Okay, so as we start, Locke decides, I'm going to go find Irby and Yestov and send them down, and I'm going to run to town and get some healing stuff. You guys stay put, because you can't bring this gigantic 7-foot Dragonborn up the 80 things. He's the most
I'm a hefty 8 feet. Excuse you.
Quiet, you're snoring. So Locke comes down, and at that point, she points to Yestov. He points to Yestov, comes around the corner, and joins the party. And that's where we are now. At this point, Casey, you'll be out for another 3.5 hours.
Yes.
You can take a long rest.
Welcome to the action, young lady. Welcome to the action.
Has he been stabilized?
He's stabilized, yes.
He's snoozing like a champion.
Okay. Wait, so then why is he unconscious?
Because he's snoozing like a champion.
He does. When you're stabilized, you don't get 1 HP. You're at 0 HP. You're just not dying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you're not stabilized, you have to keep rolling the death throws.
Yeah. I thought they were. Sorry, I was like, wait, what?
I need like a heal or something, and then so.
Yeah.
He says on his sleep, I need a heal or something.
I don't want to ride the pony.
That sea monkey stole my money. Yeah. So, are you saying he's absolutely out for 3.5 more hours? There's nothing we can do?
Sorry, my computer just looked at me. Unless you can give him an HP.
Well, our druid just showed up.
Yeah. We'll say, Jess, that you had a long rest between things because you were up snoozing anyway.
Well, since Locke went to go get them, I'm sure the kobolds were nice enough to send down a healing potion or two.
No, they didn't have any.
They didn't have any. Wink, wink.
All right, we'll just sit here for the next 3 hours. This will be a fun stream.
So I've come into the room now, yes?
Yeah.
Where's
the room's at the bottom left in case you didn't see it, Jess.
Oh, there we go. I was like, where are we?
Okay, yeah.
There we go.
Well, we realistically can't do this adventure without Casey for all the entire thing, so we need to give him some hit points.
You have a druid.
Which I can't do since I don't have any healing spells.
Jess, do you want to do something?
Well, I'm like, are we RPing? Are we like, what are we doing?
Yes,
Nobody said anything yet, so that's why I'm like,
You can. They fill you in on everything. They know. You know.
We all RP in various ways. I usually don't speak in character, but Casey always does.
I usually mute my microphones while I eat food.
Yeah.
I'm just slowly trying to heal Zeodrath by just spreading elf pudding all over his chest. And it's just not doing it. Like I'm over his burns. And
comes over. He's like, try harder.
Working. So I just pour more elf pudding. It's like, this thing has to be good for something. Nothing's happening.
So, I don't understand why it's like this. On Roll20, it doesn't give me my proficiency for my healing.
It could just be a bug or just something that needs to be set up. Which one is it on?
For Cure Wounds, it's 1d8 plus 3. It's not just 1d8.
Give you proficiency spell. I mean, we can add it in here. So it says, because of the attack, it's only proficient for an attack. That's why. So we'll just put this in. We'll just put this in manually.
Yeah.
There you go.
You can heal him really aggressively, and it'll count as an attack.
So yeah, we just put that in manually, so you should have it now. So would you like to use heal wounds?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So she'll just come into the room, she'll run around the corner and be like, "Locke told me that," and then she's gonna see. She's like, "What the fuck?"
There's a Dragonborn pudding all over him.
And then Zeodrath just is unconscious on the ground.
We were out of medicine!
Tongues hanging out of my mouth.
She'll just run over to him and kind of push Sprickets aside, no offense. Full offense. And then I will cure wounds.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Ooh, nice!
Nice!
+3, yeah, that was a full heal.
That was a full heal.
Okay. So,
you get 11 hit points.
Yeah, you get 11 hit
Hooray!
points. So
now
then he just comes back. Oh my god!
So now
I saw my grandma!
I don't know my grandma in character.
That's why it's so shocking.
Okay, so now it's Theodrith alive.
Crashing around, yeah.
What would you like to do in terms of a short and or long rest?
Well, my vote out of character here is to take a long rest, but I don't think Theodrith would make that decision. So
I mean, I think we should do a short rest so he can get hit dice back.
Song of Healing.
A long rest will give us that too.
Short rest doesn't give hit dice back. It lets you expend hit dice for health, for HP. Long rest gets you spell slots, hit dice, and full health.
I mean, it is like 10 o'clock in the morning. We're not ready to do a long rest.
We've been awake all night though, so I'm just sitting here, just like looking around, just like, oh God, I see the fire snake in the corner. I'm just like,
So we don't see the sun, so we don't know what time it is.
And just the heat of this room makes us really drowsy. And
the heat's probably cooled down because like the ice, the light was coming.
The heat is really hot in this room, and it's making us drowsy.
Okay.
And I don't know. I'm good for a short rest.
Okay, so we'll say at this point everybody can take a short rest.
Well, I don't have any hit dice anymore, so.
Well, there you go. That's not the point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's up to you guys. I want to say a little bit in character here.
I'll just to be nice. I will let you do a short rest after 12 hours. So if you want to take a short rest right now, or a long rest after 12 hours, if you want to do a long rest right now, we'll say you just do it. It'll be 9 to 10 p.m.
Sure.
So
I'll get my one spell slot back that I just used up.
I mean, I don't have any spell slots or anything. So I mean, I think I have like one.
You're going to be in here 12 hours or 24 hours anyway. So
yeah, a kobold's like send someone else to check on us.
Right.
And they're just sleeping down there. That's all they're doing. They've been doing it all day.
Jim is taking watch. We'll just say this happens. One thing happens while we were taking a long rest here. So before that happens, it is uneventful. Nothing comes.
Well, I was gonna say.
While I'm doing my watch, I'm playing on my flute like "Sleep, my little princess and princesses." I love you all. Keep sleeping now.
I was gonna say that after Yesov heals Theodrith, she slaps him across the face. Would you stop?
Stop what exactly?
Stop getting yourself into trouble.
Look, it's fine. It's fine. We'll see what happens. All right.
So I'm going to say
Jim,
right now it's midnight of the dawn of the second day, probably third day at this point.
Yeah, it's third day.
So is it a long rest?
Midnight is not dawn.
Yeah,
you've all taken a long rest. You get all your health back, half your hit dice back, half your hit dice back, and all your spell slots back.
Do you think the people that hired us have just written us off for dead by now?
I suppose that is a possibility.
Locke is heading to town, so he's probably got
That's
there.
true.
That's a good
Yeah, he's gonna make up these stories that he's the only survivor.
Yeah.
Just take all the money.
We finish, and he's sitting at the tavern.
The hit dice you get back, you get half your maximum hit dice, which should all be 2 at this point, so you get 1 back.
Okay.
And it can't go more than your total number, your maximum number of hit dice. So you'll either have 1 or 2 at this point.
All right.
Yeah, I have 1. So okay.
That's
all right.
uneventful
Spells back.
Everybody has max health?
Yes. Well, I'm not max. I'm at 15. I got 2 less than my.
You max your health out too. You too, Joey.
But I thought I only had 2 max.
No, that was hit dice.
Oh.
You have their hit dice are what you use on a short rest to regain health. In a long rest, you get half of those back as it's a resource. You also get all of your HP back.
All right. So, right, I got them all back then.
Okay.
So I pull myself up and look around it. So wait, do we have Jim? Are you on the first watch?
No, I am on the first watch. I was on the first watch. Who knows how long?
Already been on the. Oh, right. Who's taking second watch?
Everything's all done. So everything
fine.
was fine. There's no
right.
3 watches. It's just everything was fine.
Okay.
Anyone got some coffee? I could use a cup of coffee.
I unfortunately, Jim, I cannot conjure coffee.
Oh, all right. I'll just have to use my gumption.
You're right. Okay. So Locke is run back to town.
Perky buried the fire snake.
Okay.
Is there any food on that fire snake? Can we eat it?
You have rations.
Disgusting.
We did, however, find 2 gemstones, if I recall. No, I was dead. I don't know that we found those.
Locke took them. Oh.
That's right.
Probably wants to spend them on healing potions.
Well, I have one of them. I have a sapphire that's worth 50 gold pieces.
Well, we need to sort out what's behind this door.
There's also this nook right down here to the left.
Can you fit through that?
I don't know. I know
the nook sort of gets thinner and thinner as it goes in.
Yeah, that's where the fire snake came out of.
Oh, the fire snake came out of this one, and over here it gets both of them eventually get so thin that you can't get into it. It's part of the whatever earthquake or whatever created this crevice.
So I look up and down this crevasse, and I think to myself, it's like, this is actually probably likely positive that it's as likely a lava. What do you call it? A flume?
Lava flow.
Yes, well, it would explain the holes in the floor, and we do have Mount Hope now nearby.
Mm-hmm.
So, regardless, it's not important. We need to figure out what's through this door down this passage.
Well, it's barred. I have not.
It's jammed,
I don't know how to get through it. It's jammed, barred, whatever have you.
Yeah,
there might be another way around.
It wasn't locked. It was just hard to move, right?
It was
the door. The door doesn't seem locked. It seems stuck.
All right.
Has anybody tried to push it open?
Locke and I did.
But then a fire snake happened.
Yes, and then the shit hit the fan. The fan that you waft in your face, not the electric fan that doesn't exist yet.
I say we all group up and give it a push.
Well, only 2 of us can fit up there at a time. Who here is the strongest? Probably not you, Jim.
What are you talking about? I have 0 strength. I'm perfectly fine.
I have 1 strength.
That's your modifier. That's not your.
Well, I have 12, but it's it's rolls by the modifier. So
that's true.
All right.
Well, I have 0.
All right. Dove, is it me and you? Give this door a shove.
Then I'm going to put in my mage hand to help out.
All right, we'll say your mage hand helps. So you can float.
Can I use my dexterity instead of my strength?
It's 10 points of pressure.
Right.
Or pounds of pressure.
Go ahead and both of you make a
athletics check. No.
Strength check. Go ahead. Both of you make strength check with advantage.
With advantage. Let me roll
with
again.
Advantage
because we're both doing it together. God.
11 and a 13. Oh my god. Because the mage hand was helping you, you got the strength. It is still kind of stuck.
All right. While they're still doing that, I take my guy up this way to see what's down this little corridor.
Whoa, that's really far away. You sure you want to do that?
Yes.
Oh god. Okay. Set a precedent.
I see a blacked out area over here. Are you sure you want to go over?
Yes, by the way, I re-blacked out the area because you left it and it has been...
This looks like it leads back to the dormitories.
All right. I see the empty room up here, and I run back to everyone's like... Up at the top, there's an empty room. If you want to go that way, the door's on.
That was like a mile away.
Can I don't know if this is legal, technically, but...
Tell me what you want to do.
Can I just frown and then take a step back and then come running up at this door again to try to get it open?
Oh, we'll say you can try it again.
I know that's not typical. Like, you can't just keep trying it over and over.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll again.
But just a normal roll.
Normal strength or
regular roll.
Right. Also, you're doing a strength save. Don't roll a strength save.
Oh.
But you got a 20 anyway. Remember, there's strength. There's the ability. There's the save, and then there's the skills. You want to do the thing, but you still got a 20. So you go ahead.
Wait. How do you roll the other ones? All I know how to do is the
hover over it. It'll turn red.
On the left-hand side where it says strength text, whatever.
Okay.
Simple point-and-click interface, everybody. All right, but here's the thing. So You go ahead and you run up to this door, and you somehow manage to look to nudge it loose.
Shoulder
and
check
you
it,
realize as you crash into it, it doesn't open, but you fall back and just sort of swings towards you. And
we were
It was a
pushing,
pull
not
door.
pulling.
It was a pull door.
Oh God.
it was still stuck. You didn't have to pull it, but it was stuck. So
Just rub my shoulder. Jeez.
let me
By the clocks of Neverwinter.
I spin my mage hand around like a revolver and put it back in my pocket.
Faded mosaic tiles still decorate parts of the wall, but most have fallen into the dust-covered floor and shattered. Situated at the center of the chamber stands a slim pedestal of rusted iron, shaped like an upright dragon. In the dragon's mouth rests an empty tray.
Oh, this is strange.
Hey,
Can I-
Zeodreth.
What?
What do dragons like to eat?
Gems.
Well, typically they're
Gemstones.
just carnivores, just meat, adventurers, that sort of thing.
Meaty adventurers.
Although this is very odd. Are there any markings? Can I see anything? Like
Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
Alphabetical order.
Oh,
11. Okay.
sucking on the rolls today.
Everything in here appears to be covered with a thick layer of dust, including the tray and any other sort of knickknacks that you find around. Nothing seems valuable. It feels like nobody's been in here a while.
Maybe it's not something it would eat, but dragons do covet gold and valuables.
or gems.
Or gems. Should
that
we
have-
try putting
that we have 2 of?
Should we? Well, we have the
I
one.
have some.
Should we attempt to put a gem in the tray?
Yeah, I'll
You
put
would-
one of my onyx gems on
I
the
only.
tray.
All right.
All right, so you go ahead and do that, and nothing happens.
Well, that didn't work, and I'll put it back in my pocket.
I was going to warn that we might not get it back, but it appears that we're fine.
You take it off, nothing happens.
Urki,
happens when
how about
I,
you climb up into this tray? No, don't
Okay.
actually.
Oh,
I'm being
okay.
facetious. All right. Think. I'm like
Be
snapping
the
my
dragon
fingers,
Zeodreth.
Well, look. I'm giving it an honest attempt. I don't know. What is it? Do you think this would be
Say
like a
something in
sacrifice?
Draconic.
Oh, all right. Can I? What would I say? What should I say?
Speak friend and... No, don't say that.
Speak, friend, and enter.
Speak, friend, and enter.
As you say that, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Can I say it in
wasn't.
Draconic?
No, I was kidding. Don't actually say that.
It wasn't the onyx gem that we found in the fire pit, right? It was like a ruby.
Oh, I don't
No,
remember.
I found 2 onyx gems.
Well,
Okay.
if this, what sort of dragon is it made out of? Any particular material, or is it a? I mean, I guess I already rolled an 8 on this, so
It appears it's made of stone.
it's
If
just
you want to make an
stone.
investigation check, go ahead.
All right,
You might find more.
Well, it's a little better.
Okay, so we'll just say that as you're doing it, with the amount of dust on here and things, you feel that this was some sort of chamber, maybe a holy chamber for the cult that once built this place.
Oh, that's
as a
right.
shrine to the dragon.
We didn't actually know that though. I think we learned that in.
You did at
spoilers.
one point. You did at one point. I remember saying it.
Do we have any of those jade statues of the dragons?
I have one.
Let's try one of
Try
those.
setting it up there and see what happens.
Okay.
All right.
Put it up there?
Old Jim Copperfield takes one of his jade statues and places it upon the altar.
Okay. Put it up. Stand up, and it falls over.
Hmm.
Nothing else happens.
I pocket it back.
It's not very well balanced.
Let's
Take
try
it back.
something.
Nothing else happens.
Let's try something meaty. Does anybody have any rations? We should have chopped up that fire snake.
Oh,
if
I
anything.
have plenty of rations in my pack if you want me to use some of that.
Put a ration on that tray.
All right, I will take one of my rations and place it upon the altar.
You now have a very dusty ration.
I now have a very dusty ration.
That's not likely edible. Don't eat that.
I will still eat it because I'm a half orc and we don't give up on anything.
This has turned into a point-and-click adventure game where we're just using our
Try everything on everything.
Well,
I'm out of ideas.
I can't do that right now.
Let's try one more thing. I'll take my mage hand and just put a lot of pressure onto this this offering.
Okay.
Try the water skin.
Nothing happens. You leave a big old thumbprint from Mage Hand.
And I give it a kick. I say it's broken.
Nothing happens.
All right.
Well, this room was a bust. Come on, let's go.
All right. I do like
there's room to the top that has a door that's ajar. We could go through there.
And we might have to go into the goblin room.
It looks like it. All right, let's head back.
Well, we don't have to go to the goblin room. There's that room that's up there. That's ajar.
All right, well, let's go up that way. Let's all go up here.
Yeah, that leads into the room of the goblins.
No, it leads into someplace we've never been before.
This was the area that was the dormitory, and you can.
Oh, that's right.
I covered it back up because you're no longer there and it's populated.
This is very confusing.
Who wants to do a marching order, or you just want to enter the room?
Uh-oh, where's my character?
I got it.
Just running on ahead.
Okay, so this is
staying in the back this time.
Right. So I want to go here. I want to peer through the corner and see if I can see anything.
Yeah, these goblins are probably awake now. Just to let you know.
I was gonna say, as Zeodrith goes to walk by Yesta, and she just grabs his arm like, "No, you're staying."
That's about all you can see through the thing. You see the opposite room. The door is still open on one of the opposite rooms.
I see nothing over here. Let me place my ear around to see if I can hear anything else.
Go ahead and you made a perception check, so we'll say you don't hear anything in that main hallway chamber. Everything seems to be a little further back.
All right, the room appears to be empty according to my ears and my eyes.
I thought we looked through all of these rooms.
We looked through a bunch of them, not all of them.
Anyone volunteering to enter first?
I guess I will. I have a silver tongue. I might be able to talk my way out of things.
It's not worked out for you so far.
I go right there.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
18 goblins.
Yeah, they're all eating breakfast now.
Well, it's midnight.
That's good. Okay, you managed to sneak into the door pretty easily. Oh,
I guess it is nighttime again. We just basically slept.
It is midnight.
All right. That's right. We put a table in front of them.
The only difference you find in this is just they were in this room once before. There are 6 open doors in 6 chambers. You do notice that the one door that you put the table in front of no longer has the table in front of it. It's to the side. The door is closed.
Mm.
That's what they were sleeping at, right? Okay.
The rooms is the same as it was before, but the place where you barricaded the door, the table's been moved.
All right, we need to search these rooms. There has to be something somewhere that we're missing.
What if the thing we're missing is team spirit?
Well, we're missing that.
I've got team spirit. Yes, I do.
All right, can I peer into this room here?
I'll go ahead and make a stealth check.
All right. Where is it? Oh, here
alphabetical.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So as you do that, you sort of peer into the door, start squeaking it, and you fall straight down. Like there's some little pebbles that you can sort of slip on. Luckily, this room is empty. However, you did make a lot of noise.
Oh, God. So I'd be like here now. Oh, there is another door in there, though. My goodness.
This room, let me just say this room real quick. This chamber appears to have several extra weapons here. 5 battered scimitars, 6 short bows, and 40 arrows.
I want the arrows!
But as you're doing this, you seem to have aroused a suspicion of something over here.
Uh-oh.
What do you do?
can I try to talk to him? It's like, oh, hello.
You want to really quickly.
All right, yeah. Hello, Goblin. We came from upstairs. They let us down here to investigate and inspect the fruit for mold.
Okay, so he just looks at you and goes, yeah. And I will need everybody to roll initiative.
Yeah, I fucking knew it. God damn it.
Let me clear this off because I think it's still from the old one.
Oh my god, how do I
this here?
fucking do this again? There it is.
Right,
Yeah, click on your character and hit initiative.
Character.
Yeah, we rolled pretty good. That's pretty good rolls, guys.
We're not doing too bad.
Good job, pseudo-random number generator.
Yay!
Oh, that was
job,
Marco.
Urky.
Urky's the champion of us.
Urky so far has killed 2 of the biggest monsters in this dungeon. Let's just... A 16.
Yes, okay, so...
Give us some combat
Urky's
music.
killed a lot. Nobody gives him any gold.
Yeah, well.
And we will do... Let's do this one.
Better do it or I'm going to play I Need a Hero.
Oh, fuck you.
I need a hero.
Okay, Urky, you're up first. Now, you should all actually be able to see everybody else's names that is in your party now, if I set it up correctly, in the turn order thing, yes?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, in the turn order? Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so Urky's up, and he's going to step in, and like, what's going on? Colin! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he can get over here, and he's just going to he's going to hit this thing in the face.
I mean, as Urky runs past, I'm just used to it. I'm like, Urky, no.
Oh no, Urky.
So he manages to hit this this goblin that's holding a club and not or any other weapons. And he rolled a 19. That's going to hit. It takes 4 bludgeoning damage, and that's enough to this thing just like knocks down. It gets knocked back a little bit. Cancel. It's like, I get it, guys.
Now 16 new ones come running out.
Yes, at that point, another goblin comes out.
Oh, we're here to inspect the mold.
Again, holding a club.
And he goes, it's the table movers.
He just looks. He's like, he's like a little afraid. He doesn't know what's going on. He's going to actually disengage and just run about right here. At that point, actually, let me see how this works. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Okay, so at that point, this one comes out. He's let's just see what he does. This one also comes out and shouts and goes up to Urky and just tries to club him.
Ooh!
Oh no!
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Yikes! Oof!
Does 6? Oh.
No.
Why did I roll both of those?
That's weird. It gave you 3 + 3 beside one of them was obviously a 4.
Yeah, let's see, weapon attack. Oh, it's a 1d4 -1. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Urky takes 6 damage from that.
Are you doubting the computer?
It's a bug.
So he just goes like this.
It's a feature.
Ow! Another one sort of, you see, appears off like, and he's gonna run away this way as well. And that'll be them for now.
All right.
Yes, Doug, you're up.
Cool. I'm going to... Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Cool.
I still have
What's a
inspiration.
good way to do this? Are they all? No, they're not all within 5 feet. Damn it! That takes out what I was gonna do.
Sprinkets,
Okay.
you're on deck.
So then in this case, I'm gonna... Let's see, this is from within myself, right? Sorry, I was playing a bard my last game, so I'm like, how the fuck do I druid?
I kind of like bard, but with nature.
So a 15-foot cube originating from me, so... I'm gonna move, wait, can I do that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, yeah, I'm gonna move right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to thunder wave these 3 motherfuckers.
The cube goes 15 feet in front of you.
It's...
Does it go up a little more now?
No, it's...
I thought it was you could choose where it hit.
It's originating from me, so it's 15 feet in all directions, right?
It's a cube, right? Well, no, the 15 feet in all direction would be a circle. Cube literally goes out in front of you. So...
Let me...
Yeah, it's a little weird. I've
Is that not a cube?
That's not a cube.
That's a circle.
That's not a cube.
That's
you're
a
right.
circle.
Hold on. How do I change it?
Right click.
Right click. Well, there's no cube on here. There's a square, but the cube. Here, I'll do it. It goes.
Yeah, the cube is 3D.
So there'd be like a 3x3
it's a 3x3, but it goes out in front of you because that's just the nature of how cubes work. So if you wanted to hit all 3 of them, you wouldn't be able to. They're just out of reach to get all 3 of them. You can get 2 of them though.
I can get these 2, eh?
Yeah, if you want to do so. If you want to just like stand like right here, and then blast those 2, you can.
Fine, I'll do that, I guess.
Okay, go ahead and click Thunder Wave.
They have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. First one closer to you.
Oh fuck!
Second one closer to you. Second one.
Damn it!
17.
Well, okay. So one of them is going to take. Hold on. Okay, let me do it. Let me open up my thing here. So let me get my character sheet. Thunderwave. So the one that saved is going to take half damage.
Holy shit! You maxed it again.
Yeah, I did.
So both of these, it doesn't even matter. The other one takes half. It doesn't even matter.
Also, their corpses get pushed 10 feet away.
Yeah, that one, they both go flying. Like, they're not even corpses anymore, honestly. They're gone.
However, the only thing is now that emitted a 300-foot audible boom.
Yes, there's a very loud boom that just happened.
So,
what have you done?
Anything else?
Fine.
My line.
Was that all my movement? Wait, I get a bonus action, don't I?
If you have a bonus action, yep.
I do. Hold on. What's my bonus action? Sorry, I like how the fuck do I play Dungeons and Dragons? Oh, it's just a wild shape. No, and then I'll just turn. I'm just gonna turn around. Like I'm not gonna move, but I'm gonna turn around and look at the other goblin and be like, that's all I do.
Okay. Sprinkets, you're up and Zeodreth is on deck.
Once again, I missed out on a AoE opportunity.
You were complaining about that last time.
I'm going to use a firebolt on that one goblin there.
Okay.
Oh.
21 hits. Right, yeah, you do much fire damage on it, and this thing just drops as well. They're not looking very. These ones don't look very strong.
Okay.
Because of that, because of that audible boom, that's some more will have now understood what's going on. So we are still in initiative.
All right.
Anything else you'd like to do, Sprinkets?
Joey?
All right, now. Zeodreth, you're up.
All right, I'm going to run over here and look in this room.
Okay. As you do that, let me take out my reveal areas. Those will be so nice when you're doing it because you set up everything.
It'll just be automatic, yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
So in this room, you see, it was a south central chamber. So two of the goblins that came out were from here. What you see is some sort of large rat that appears to be like a slightly mutated or disgusting. You're not quite sure what. It seems to be. It's tied to the table.
okay.
It's alive, moving around. It seemed like maybe the goblins were studying it.
All right. Well, that's
grody.
odd. That's odd indeed. All right, I've only got 2 more squares of movement, I think. Yeah, 'cause that took me 20 feet to get here.
You can dash as a second action.
True. And there's no more goblins out, is there? How far can they go on a dash? Is it just double movement?
It doubles your movement.
Okay. All right, so 5, 10. So I'll run over here.
All right, so you're
Look at
dashing.
here. Yeah.
You look at this one.
Yeah.
So once again, you see goblins in sort
hello.
of a wine vat. They seem to have been alerted by the noise, and they're not really making their goblin wine, and they're just staring at the door right now as they see you go by, and they're just kind of right at you.
And I wave at him. Hello. And I can't, since I dashed, that's my action, right? Like I can't.
That's your action, but you still have the rest of your movement.
Good point. So I moved 20 feet and 20 feet, so I would have another 20 feet to go, I think. So it'd be 60 total out of a
You
dash.
moved 40
so.
feet and 20 feet.
Oh, was it 40 and 20?
Well, to here was...
I started up here. I was in front of this door, so I went
Yeah.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah, to there was
20.
like 4... Yeah.
Here would be 20, wouldn't it?
Oh, it's 20 and then another 20.
And
Okay,
then
40.
another
So
20.
yeah, you have... Yeah, you probably have another 20 feet that you can move.
5, 10, 15. All right. I'm gonna run back. Another. How many? 20 feet? 5, 10, 15.
Yep.
20. I'm gonna run back to here.
Okay. Is that it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Old Jim, you're up. Erky, you're on deck. Oh boy.
All right. What I want to do is I want to move all the way over here, and I want to cast minor illusion over here. There we go.
Okay. Would you
Minor
like to?
illusion.
What would you like to illusion?
I want to cast the illusion of the giant fire salamander that we saw earlier, just like coming around the corner towards the goblins that are over here.
Okay, we will say. Let me pull that in. So you bring over an illusion of a fire snake salamander thingy.
Yeah, I wanted to walk menacingly towards the door where those other guys are, right over there.
Do you want to just plop it there?
I don't want to plop it. I want to march.
I think you have to move it. Move it as an action or bonus action on your turn?
All right, then I'll just plop it there then.
Okay, so you plop it there, and it's making this scary sort of at them.
Yeah.
Okay, and on their turn they'll do saves or things. Anything else?
So what roll do I got to do?
You don't have to do anything right now.
All right, yeah, that'll be it for my action.
Erky's up. So Erky comes on, and he's like, "Oh, you're standing in that. There could be somebody in the door behind you." And he's going to go ahead and just push you out of the way. Do you resist, Jim? Chris?
What?
Erky's going to push you out of the way because he's like, there could be goblins in the door behind you.
Oh.
So he's going to push you out of the way.
I accept it. I'm like, oh, good heavens.
Okay, so, yeah, he pushes you and you go over one thing. In front of the table.
Fall into the table and
and that's gonna be, and Erky's gonna back up because that's his action to
you young rapper snappers.
The goblin's turn. So first off, these two goblins are going to roll they're gonna make go ahead and roll an intimidation check, Chris. I'll say with disadvantage because they just saw it appear magically and they probably do it.
Sorry, what do I roll?
Intimidation with disadvantage.
All right. Disadvantage, intimidation, and
10.
Oh,
Perception.
we're level 2, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Let's check. I didn't know if I'd updated something properly.
They both rolled lower, so they are both kind of like scared of that snake, and they're just going to jump over into like this corner
their-
and just
All right.
Wine-covered feet.
And they're both going to take the dodge action, so they're defending. At that point, this door swings open. One of those goblins comes out, looks around, sees fire snake in the distance, and he's like, but he sees you.
Do I
right
get
next
attack
to
of
it.
initiative? You came into my sight.
Nope, you didn't. That's not attack of opportunity is when they leave your
when they
range.
walk away from melee. Yeah.
Ah, nuts.
So and
Unless you. Yeah. Sorry.
ready in action. So he's going to go ahead and try and club old Jim.
Oh. But he
Oh,
clubbed himself instead.
As he does it, his club goes flying out of his hand as he didn't have a good grip on it, almost arky behind him, and he's just going to try and run away. So now you get attack of opportunity on him.
nice. All right, so I'm going to
It's got to be a melee attack.
I'm going to use my my sling.
That's not melee.
Sorry, melee. Sorry, I'm going to use my dagger.
Okay, go ahead and do that. You don't get.
Dagger?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, but I'm disadvantaged. Hold on. Normal.
That's fine.
normal.
It's a 14. That's a 14. You take the 14.
Yeah.
It's okay. You take the 14. The 14.
All right.
The 14 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
This is how I got killed last game.
How do I roll the damage?
Click on dagger. Click on dagger in the chat.
In the chat. Yeah.
No, in the
Oh.
chat. In the
Oh,
chat.
in the chat.
Yeah. There you go. Ooh.
Two
So you did
damage.
2 piercing damage to this. That's weird. Oh, he doesn't have it's 1d4 equals 2. You should have proficiency. What is your strength modifier, Jim Beam?
My strength modifier is pathetic. It is.
Oh, I see. It's a -2 and a 0. So because
Yeah.
it's a finesse weapon, you add your dexterity to it. So that's why it's only 2. So you slash this goblin as he's running away, and he's pretty hurt. He's still standing, but he's just got this big gash. At that point, another goblin comes out and does the sees that you slash him, and he hits you with a club.
No.
Wait,
3? Does 3 hit? Nope. Or 4.
these pathetic goblins.
And
Alright,
he's going to step out of range as well. But because you took your reaction already, you don't get another attack of opportunity because it's a
All right,
reaction.
so I have 12 less hit points.
No, he doesn't hit you.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, the 4 is to hit. And it didn't hit. It didn't go against your AC, your defense. Because it's less than that, he doesn't attack. He doesn't hit damage on you.
Okay, good.
Another goblin comes out,
Oh, god damn it!
It's
and
like
it
clown
seems a
car.
little stronger than the other ones because it's holding a scimitar instead
2
of a club.
clubs.
And he's also going to attack Jim Bean, whatever. 7 also does not hit. So he's just going to stand there like looking at you. You just saw everybody do this.
I'm like comically dodging every single one of these guys.
It's like goblins just coming out in a train and just each of them slings and misses.
At that point, that is their turn. Yes, Dub, you are up.
Okay. So, I'm going to let's see here.
I forgot to do the thunder wave effect. Boom! There, there it is from the whole round ago.
You know what? I'm going to do the same fucking thing. I'm going to move right up here.
Will that hit Jim?
Nope.
Oh.
It shouldn't.
It's a 3x3 cube, right?
Yeah.
He's
Is it? No, wait.
3x3. Yeah, it's 3x3.
Hold on.
He's fine. He doesn't get hit.
Cell 15 feet. Oh shit, yeah, it does. Damn it. Yeah, it's either he gets hit or Urky gets hit.
No, I thought it was a 3x3 cube.
It's a 3x3 cube, but I mean, it's still a 3x3x3.
Yeah, so
It would definitely hit one of the 2 characters.
Yeah. Damn it.
no, she's the center of it.
Because it's originating from me. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to say, if you stand like between them, we'll say that Erky and Jim are far enough back that they're just missing it.
How do I draw on the screen?
No, hold on. It's draw shape is a thing, but I got this here. Hold on. So we can say that you put it here, and that Jim
Where
and
it's not showing up for me. It's just showing.
there we go. We'll say you put it here.
Well, yeah, because it's originating from me. So would it not? Oh, yeah.
We'll say that you step between this grid and you put it here, and Erky and Jim Bean will go out. We can say that if you want.
You don't have to do that. That's fine.
Or
Right,
you can say you just hit the 2 weak ones.
That's not how it works. It's an area of effect.
Kill Erky. Kill him.
Hold on. How do I
to.
draw, Mark?
There's a draw shape thing. It's a square in your top thing.
What I'll do instead? No, it's fine.
3
What I'll
by
do
3.
instead.
So it'll be that.
There's another goblin over here.
So
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to hit. Yeah. I could alternatively do that too.
Do you want to?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Oh, you're so smart. Yeah, okay.
So you step there and do it.
I was trying to get what the problem was. I mean, the only downside is...
I was trying to hit the third goblin, but I totally forgot about the...
Yeah, the only downside is you won't hit
thing,
the
whatever that is.
Where are you standing yet? Yes, where are you standing to do this?
Right where I...
No, remember it goes in front of you.
No, it doesn't, Mark.
Yes, it's a cube.
It's a cube...
That originates from her.
That originates from me.
Right,
So
right. But cube is like a beam where it's in front of you. It doesn't go around you like a radius.
Sure?
I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, because I don't think...
I switched microphones. Did you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All
right, good.
This is like something that originates from like around you.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I thought.
I'm literally looking at the shape right now on the cube. I mean, you could still hit the tube by moving, but
no. But I'm just like, why would it say it originates from? Because would it not? If it's an AOE, it would be from my. It's
not. It's an AOE, but it's not. It doesn't.
Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you.
Right, but you're not the center of the cube.
You're casting a cube, I guess, out in front of you. I thought it was wherever you chose.
Here we go.
So.
That's what
it is not necessarily centered on the caster, though it can be.
If that's what you'd like.
A cube is not a burst of power. Hold on. I'm reading this. The origination point of the cube is anywhere on a face, not necessarily in the center. The term face when referring to the cube means the entire square comprising a side. So you could feasibly center it on yourself, or place yourself in any other point in the cube's effect.
But you're on the border of the cube, is what it's saying. You're not inside this, otherwise you would take damage.
You can have it radiate from yourself.
Like, would you like to? We can do that for now, and I will look this up later. But okay, go ahead. We'll
do that then. Because I'm like, yeah. Go ahead and roll. Okay, we're doing that. All right.
Roll.
Oh no, they have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Well, what's the? Can you click on the thing so I know what they have to be?
You can just not.
13.
Hold on, you can just move out of the way and do it so you're out of the radius.
Yeah.
Whatever, it's fine. Just go. Just do it that way.
Yeah, they have to beat a 13.
They both roll a 5.
And
roll the
chicken
damage.
Snake?
That's not real.
It's an illusion, yeah.
Oh. Okay. Fucking hell, yeah. And they get pushed 10 feet.
No, because they're both dead.
Oh, well.
Well, the corpses get pushed.
So we'll say this. So this gets knocked against the wall.
Yeah.
This gets knocked into the other one, which will take 1 point of damage from being bludgeoning damage from just getting it knocked in. And then this just falls in front of you because it's got nowhere to go.
This pile of bodies.
We should
okay.
potentially try to save one so you can question one about the altar.
Yes, Stub, you're up. Oh, I'm sorry, do you have anything else?
No, that's it.
Sprinkets, you're up.
What do you guys think about trying to take one alive? So question about the altar.
Let's take one alive. We already know everything we need to know. I think. Possibly.
I want a magic missile that guy.
Oh, God.
I just want to make sure that you don't want him dead, because
All right.
So go ahead and magic missile him. Look this up.
11.
You just all three of them hit the same guy?
That's all I can do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All of them just go, and he just takes the full force, and he's down as well.
Thought you said he was special.
He was.
He
He's
did
not
he did
11
more
points of
damage,
magic missile.
Oh, what did I move? Sorry.
Theodreth, you're up if you're done.
All right. All right, we need to check these other rooms. I look up here. 5, 10, 15. So, what's in this room?
We can actually say, if you want to, we can drop initiative because those two were scared out of their mind of the fire snake.
Oh,
if you want
okay.
to drop initiative, we can do that.
Sure.
Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we have those two to question, if anything else. So
you're all out of initiative, and you will get. I will calculate that as soon as I fix the music.
these were much weaker goblins. Or yeah, last time we did this, I was like, "Oh my god, there's like 1 million goblins in here. Let's just leave them alone."
So at this point, you take. Actually, I figured this out. I have a calculator. Everybody gets 26 experience points.
Oh my goodness. 795 plus 26.
For all the goblins, including the ones you're scaring, but not, just to let you know, not the giant rat, because you haven't done anything to him.
Yeah.
It's 900 for level 3, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
All right, so you look into this room, and this one...
What is it? Like, how much do we get?
This is where they were reporting... Oh, you got 26.
How much is that? 221?
We should be at 821.
Yeah, 821. Yeah, so this room, it was where they were repairing dirty armor, so there's like iron needles, leather patches, and other tailoring equipment.
All right. I'm going to go and just shove all these bodies out of the way and make my way around and look in this room.
Okay, so I'll just see that. I'll just delete them.
Just put them all in the corner.
Yeah, so they're all in the corner. There were 6 bodies. Okay, this room has this is where several there's several matted fur pallets on the floor. This is where they were sleeping from last time you saw them, if you remember.
Mm-hmm. All right.
At that point, you saw them at the fire snake.
Yeah, I was gonna say. All right, I don't know if anyone else is taking an action. I don't want to hog the spotlight here, but I'm gonna walk around down here.
Jim, you're on mute if you're trying to talk.
Ooh. Crispo, you might be on mute.
Maybe he's.
I was gonna come around down here. I'm gonna throw a look. Just say, okay, here we go. Kind of look at Yestov. I'm gonna walk in here. I'm gonna walk through this illusionary fire snake into this room. I'm gonna fold my hands up behind my back, and I'm just gonna go like, "Hello, goblins. Do either of you speak common?"
Gosh, we do. How did you? Yeah, they are very confused about.
Don't worry about it. I'm just
after a minute, so it's gone now.
Don't worry about it. I'm just particularly magical. All right.
They're kind of cowering and they're holding their clubs up, really just like ready to do something.
All right. So my name is Kilziros Ziadrith, and this is a band of adventurers here behind me, as you might be able to imagine. We're down here. We're looking for where you're getting your apples from.
Sorry, I was trying to respond to Chris. Chris, you're there. You were on mute. I can see the symbol for mute on your thing.
Oh yeah, he's muted himself.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm back. Sorry.
There you go.
Yeah, I put myself on mute because I was using a standalone microphone for a little bit, and I was like, "Why aren't you guys responding to me?"
Okay, so in any case, your
once per episode. I think once per episode, Chris does that.
Well, it's because I share my place with my girlfriend, and like I try to mute so that perhaps the conversations get in stream.
Yes. Okay. So, well, in that case, your fire snake dissipated. They're still scared. And what did you ask, Zeodrath?
Oh, I asked. So we're looking to see where your apples are being grown from.
Apples. They're in the big room over. The big man takes it.
Oh, right.
He grows them.
The big man.
The big man. Yes, we've gathered as much.
The human. He's in the back corner.
We spoke with your king. Also, just a thought. There's a room down the lava flow going out the back room here. There's a chamber. Well, the tunnel, the underground tunnel, the tunnel. There's a room. There's a chamber. I don't know if any of you have been down there.
No, we don't go down there.
Yeah, that does make sense. It is dangerous. I will tell you right now. It is what was dangerous, but whatever. All right. Well, that's just a question. Fine. It's fine. It's nothing you aren't going to know. All right. All right. Well, be gone with you two. Run away. Get out of here. The hopefully the kobolds won't kill you on your way out. And I just get out of the way and let them run.
They're not moving.
All right. Well, fine. Stay in there. You've got plenty of wine. You'll last a while, I suppose. I turn to the rest of you.
Delicious wine.
What? Oh, that's someone was saying something.
Jess, you say something?
Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Erky goes there and kind of shuts the door.
Well, we've got an old man to find.
Now remember, we killed all your friends.
We've got an old man to find, an old man and his apples. And no, that's not supposed to sound as provocative as it does.
So I guess there is a room.
A room? Yeah,
On
that
the
is
upper
true.
left hand.
Upper
right hand.
When I was exploring, yes, we will ignore that I fell on my face. It didn't happen. It's fine. There is a door though in that back room.
Did it smell like cider?
I didn't. No, why would it? They're not making. I almost said Snyder. No, all right. Just no. I didn't smell anything. It's fine. Let's go.
Oh, you want to check it out?
Chris, can you mute your? I hear something in the background.
Oh,
You're not.
I thought I unmuted myself. Hold on.
You did unmute yourself.
We can hear stuff in the background if you want to push this one, like push to talk or something.
Yeah. So what did you say you like to do? Thank you, Chris.
If anyone's,
it's the only way to go if you don't want to solve that dragon puzzle.
Well, I have no clue. The goblins have no clue. No one's been down there in what looks to be months at the very least.
Is there anything around we can use? Is there, like, I don't know.
Well, I assumed the only thing we haven't really tried is raw meat, but...
No, I mean, is there anything in here we can use?
Oh, well, there's
in general.
There's loads of weapons in that back room with the door.
Oh yeah, can I go get those arrows?
Yeah, I get 40 arrows if you want to take them all.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh, Jim is typing. Jim's looking into the room with the rat.
Chris looks into the room with the rat. So in here, this rat appears to have several tumors on its body that appear to look woody and fruit-like.
Ooh, that's odd. Ooh,
there are several stands in the room as well, like various items.
Oh, Crispo's typing. He can. Good heavens! This rat looks to be part plant.
They're crossbreeding rats with the apples.
Dove, you're a druid. Do you know anything about? This kind of abominative research? This is terrible.
I can check.
Make a nature or survival check, whichever you feel is more appropriate. I'm an urban druid.
I'm an urban druid. I don't. I'll do survival.
Oh.
23.
23. All right, these are definitely not natural. It feels like it's wood. It feels like something's been done to this rat.
Oh, you tell me you touched it.
She observed it, poked it with a stick.
I mean, I know that they were growing those twig monsters down here, but this is something else entirely.
Do you think maybe those twig monsters are
rats?
Could be.
Wow, it could be. This is disturbing to say the least.
Turning them into them, or maybe they're trying to grow these apple trees out of the rats.
They did say that old man is who delivers the apples every year. Maybe they're trying to find a way to replicate this. I don't know. I don't know. There's too many things here that I just don't know. I hate not knowing.
Is the rat alive?
Rat is alive. It is bound to the table.
Does it look like it's suffering?
Make another survival check.
Okay.
Oh, please roll a 1.
Nat 20, bitch. Nat 20, bitch.
It's definitely not improved. You wouldn't say it's suffering, but it's definitely not improved from having this stuff on it. It also, you can notice its toe hurts.
Crispo says, if they can turn creatures into trees, what if they could have turned the heroes we're looking for into trees?
Maybe that's why they were experimenting on the rats.
I wouldn't rule it past them. I mean, so far I don't know. I mean, so far we've been finding rings of people that have been down here, but we haven't found any living bodies. Waiting for... We could have killed them at any point in our adventure. Well, I'd rather not think about that at the moment.
Because I have speech of beast and leaf, I can communicate with beasts.
Okay.
Can I just very gently pet this poor little wood rat and then just be like, "Are you okay? Blink once for yes."
Can you put the spell into the chat? Just click on the spell.
Yeah, hold on.
While she's doing that, can I look around? You said there was
Well,
stuff.
it's not a spell. It's like a. It's a
trait. It's a trait.
Thing. I'll look in your thing. While they're saying that, Sprinkett said something, and then Zeodreth. Sprinkett, what did you want?
I was making a joke. Wasn't actually.
Okay. It's very serious, Joey.
You said there were like things in the room, like stuff. But you didn't
make an investigation check.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me bring up the window for it. Investigation.
Oh, you don't have it on your character sheet.
No, because it's.
You didn't copy it over. Okay.
Yeah.
So you got.
Basically, you can communicate with, though not understand, beasts and plants, and have advantage on charisma checks to influence.
That's right. Okay, so let me do this first. Casey, you spot a fancy crystal vial with liquid in it. The crystal vial looks to be worth about 5 gold pieces.
Okay. I will write down crystal vial worth 5 gold. It says there's liquid in it, right? Does the liquid have like a color?
It's mostly colorless. It feels a little thick, so maybe like a little white and
Okay.
What's inside the vial? Does it smell drinkable?
All right, I take a smell.
Well, hold on. Let me do Yes Stubbs thing.
Right,
so, what did you ask the rat with your communicate thing?
Just like, are you okay? Blink once for yes.
You can reply to this message.
He sort of blinks like several times in a row.
Oh. I'm gonna put it out of its misery.
Okay. It's easy enough to, it's restrained. You just kill it.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
I'm gonna say sorry to it as I kill it.
Just kind of looks.
It's like that scene in I Am Legend.
Do we get group XP?
Since you did deal with that, you do now each get 5 experience points.
Wow! Now I feel terrible.
It's not necessarily because it's a monster, but because you would have gotten it if you left it there anyway because you dealt with it. So
Yeah.
this is how you've dealt with it.
All right. So I smelled inside this vial. It's Crispo, because old Jim Copperfield said, "Oh, what does that smell like?"
Okay. What are you doing with it? I'm sorry, you're smelling the vial?
I smelled it. I smelled the inside of it, yeah.
Make
If
a...
you die, I'm not healing you again.
Let me just read up something real quick.
God, why am I doing... This is your fault, Chris. This is your fault.
It smells a little rancid.
Ugh.
Slight hint of pine to it.
Oh, well, if nothing else, we can put it in someone's car.
What does it smell like, Theodress?
Well, it smells... There's a hint of pine, but otherwise it's rancid.
Maybe this is what they're
I
pouring.
put it in my bag.
Maybe they poured that onto the rat.
Possibly. I'm going to cork this, and we're going to keep it with us until we can investigate it further.
Well, it's obviously a healing
extra
potion.
sad, by the way.
What was that? Oh, you're very sad because you killed the rat?
No, the music is making this like extra sad.
It's supposed to be mysterious because like this is a glowing chamber.
All right. We need to get a move on. There's another door in that last room in that back chamber.
All right. Well, let's go then.
Okay, what did you guys find?
Well,
Nothing
we found a
much.
crystal vial full of rancid liquid
Dead
and
rat.
a rat, which yes, it's dead.
Okay. Jim, don't stay behind. Move Jim with the party. Okay, what do you
What do we do with this door? All right, I'm gonna.
Wait,
I'm gonna-
let
Oh,
Sprinkets open it with her mage hand.
all right. I'm gonna get down here. Sprinkets, be my guest.
I crack my knuckles, and then I crack my mage hand knuckles, and I open the door.
Okay. Opens up easy enough.
Wusses, I say in character.
God. Come around here. All right. Well, this is some sort of antechamber. Zoop.
Oh no! I open it up and I go, "Oh my god!" And I go, "It's nothing."
Okay. You walk in.
All right.
Nothing happens.
Spikes.
We have got another door in here. All right. Are you all okay with me if I just crack this open?
Mage hand, open door.
All right. Or that. Mage hand just reaches past me on like a Aladdin genie arm, just reaches over.
Opens the door. Let me Oop. So from that vantage point, you can see this. Nothing happens.
All right, I'm gonna peek around the corner.
Doing it stealthily.
Yeah.
Make a stealth check.
God, why am I the one always doing this? I need to get a shield and a mage armor.
Let's say because you rolled so high, you can perceive everything in here. So this is a nodules of luminescent fungus hang from the ceilings and walls and grow in clumps on the flagstone floor. The light illuminates portions of the grand bas-relief carvings. Might have spelt that wrong. On the stone walls that aren't covered with the fungus. The carvings depict dragons in various stages of raining fire down upon terrified people. Soil and compost cover half the chamber's floor, which allows a variety of feeble plants to grow. A bench containing simple gardening implements stands along the west wall.
Sort of. You all realize there's. I mean, I don't know how many of you are well versed in dragons, but you've got chromatic and metallic dragons, right? I wonder which sort they worshipped here.
What kind of dragon is Theodrith again?
Well, I would be a metallic.
Oh,
It's like gold, yeah. There's like gold out of character here. There's well, actually, no, I can say this in character. You've got gold and brass and bronze and iron and all that. It's metallic dragons, right? metals.
Did you come?
you've got-
Urki looks at one of the reliefs and goes, "Did you come from one of those dragons?"
Well, I don't know if those are chromatic dragons. Colors.
They're breathing
red,
fire.
Black.
Do
But gold dragons breathe fire, but so do red dragons.
Don't they just
They're hardly
exhale it?
Similar.
Real quick, Chris, are you still with us? Type something, say something.
Mr. Chris Bow.
You might have had to leave. I don't know. In any case, I will, until we get confirmation of Chris being alive or dead, I will move Jim for you.
Either way, the chromatic dragons, they tend to come from, they're down the lineage of what is considered more evil, chaotic, or lawful, sorts. Whereas metallic come from the opposite end. They're constantly battling each other.
Which are you?
Well, I'm a gold dragon, obviously. I like
Is that
to
metallic?
out.
Obviously.
Is gold metallic or is it chromatic?
Both?
I say, you look orange to me.
She has a point,
gold.
you do.
I'm back. Sorry about that. My neighbor knocked at the door.
That's fine. Just making sure.
Yeah.
You haven't missed much.
All right.
So fine. Anyways, no, I'm a gold dragon. Thank you very much. Most dragonborn, I don't know if you all knew this, but most of their scales are rather mottled because they, just after so many years of interbreeding, it tends to.
At that
None
point,
of this is really important.
At that point, you hear the door north of you start to open.
Oh shit!
Talking about Dragonborns, are you, boys?
Yeah.
So what do you
Let
do?
me tell you a thing about Dragonborn.
I
It's
just
opening
freeze and watch the
inward.
door.
It's opening outward from your perspective. It's opening into the other room.
Oh, that's strange.
I'm gonna stay right where I am and ready my fucking short bow.
I just immediately stop talking and look and get ready.
All right, open it up. What you see is some sort of bugbear holding some sort of. It's got a nice sun hat on, and it's wearing some sort of like apron, and it's got this long weapon that has what appears to be a sickle on the end of it. And he's like, "Who are you?"
We're checking the molds.
Well, I go right over here in front of the bugbear, and I say, "We're here to replace you. We were commissioned to help out. I heard you guys had a crop this time."
Do you think
Make a deception check. Roll deception. 16 is like, what? Replace or help? Why are you replacing me?
Not replace. I mean help. Help is the word I'm looking for. We're here to help you with the heart.
Were you sent by Balak?
Well,
Yes.
Yes.
We were, actually. Old friend.
All 5 of us are here to help you.
Yeah. He
Where are your tools?
That's why we're here. We came here to get the tools.
Jess, go ahead and say your thing.
Yeah, just he's an old friend. We go way back. He told us that you'd be able to provide those for us, or that we could just do stuff she kind of perks up because she's fucking 8.5 feet tall or whatever, however tall she is, and she's like, we could lift stuff and
I can breathe fire.
yeah, I mean we have
exhale it. He can exhale it. Make a deception check with advantage.
Yes.
You're very convincing.
A deception check.
Deception.
Oh fuck.
With advantage.
Oh,
17.
should have been me doing this.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you can start on the other 2 arboretums. There's some tools south down the hallway there. Just, I guess, just work on those 2. And
Are there any other goblins down these passages, sir?
probably.
All right.
And ma'am, I'm not a sir.
Oh my goodness gracious, sir. I mean, ma'am.
Wait.
My apologies immediately.
Zeodrath, you're big. Come help me with this, please.
All right, I'm on my way. Are we getting paid?
We'll go paid in loot after.
Bring us some souls. all panicked and goes, "I don't know how to cook."
Sorry, he said they're in the south, like to the door to the south.
They're where you are. There's a bunch of gardening tools there.
Here, Zeodreth, take this one.
Just take it and giving her a skeptical look.
I grab a spade. Christopher, Jim grabs a.
Okay, so Jim has a small shovel.
What do I have? I don't know what I took.
I don't know. I gave you.
You've got like small rakes. You know.
All right, I have a rake. I'm gonna add it in my inventory.
A small like hand rake. It's like gardening tools. It's like
I took some pliers or like shears, not pliers, shears.
The gardener bugbear comes up to you and just kind of goes like, "You sure you're supposed to be here?"
Yes. What do you think? She like looks almost like personally offended. Like she puts like a hand to her chest and she's like, "Me of all people, do you think
you?"
I'm a
druid.
I'm a druid and I'm a furbolg. I know plants.
Why else would we be here?
Okay, well, you start on the one to the over here. Points into the little thing. Everybody else a couple others are working down south. I'm gonna go back up north.
Okay,
Up north.
Thank you.
So he talks.
Guys, what do we do?
Well, I suppose we should do our job. All right.
I
open the store.
We might be able to find some loot. And just remember, just be careful.
Okay.
Right, so you open the store and you cut it
Can
out.
I use minor illusion to make it look like we're all working, even though
You'd have to. It doesn't make sound, and you probably would have to make several illusions, and then minor illusion only lasts for minutes. So, okay. So let me.
So that's a no. You're saying
not in your current form. I don't think it'd help you. Luminescent mist blurs the edges of this octagonal chamber. Nodules of glowing fungus dot the stone walls and ceiling, as well as the caps of toadstools and mushrooms, small polyps, puffballs, and lichen. The humid air reeks with rot. In this one, several growths in this chamber are scorched and dead. There's several little holes around the fungus into the ground.
I'm becoming skeptical that these goblins can grow anything made of gold, let alone regular apples.
You know, some species of ants farm fungus.
Yes, that's nice.
Just saying.
I open up the door that's right in front of me.
No, you're very far away. No.
I was told to get the door to the south.
Locke would be... I don't know if Locke would be proud of you for following directions, or... So in this one, once again, it's another similar sort of room. You don't have to go in; you're just opening it up. So don't step in just yet. There are several goblins working here. Three of them seem to be clubs. One of them seems to be a little bit more heavier with just chopping up some of the stuff. And they turn and see you open the door and go, and say something in Goblin.
You just close the doors.
No. I step in, and in the common tongue, I'm saying, don't worry. I was sent here to help you out. Just tell me what needs to be done, and I will do it. I got a spade right here. Just point me in the right direction.
Make a investigation check. I was going to say with disadvantage because there's 4 of them, but because you have the spade, it's a normal one. Okay, with 17, it was like...
How is this working?
Supposed to work here? All right, we got this room. Go north. We don't want you around here.
All right, just so you know, the boss told me to tell you, do your best, and that when you're done, you'll be heavily rewarded. I was told the same exact thing, so who knows?
Make a deception check. Heavily rewarded? Oh. All right, whatever. You just leave?
I just leave to join the rest of the party.
All right, I'll say that door's closed.
All right.
The room to the south has 4 other dwarfs. They're just working, building things. And
Dwarves down here too.
Sorry, not dwarves. I mean, sorry, orcs. But they
orcs.
Goblins. Goblins.
Yeah, they're all goblins. At that point,
Yeah.
Yestov and Sprinkets both hear something in their room sort of slithering around.
Oh no.
You don't hear it, Zedrath. You stepped out.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Did you hear that too? Oh, puppy.
Should we go and investigate up north? I mean, maybe we can convince the I don't know what even to call her.
Yeah, I think so.
Is there nothing else in the room? Like it's just filled with like
This
slithering
one just scorched dead fungus in this particular one. Several holes found like lower, and you heard something in this room.
Yeah, I'm getting out.
Okay.
Bye.
I walk inside and I want to see if I can see anything with my dark vision and my.
Everybody has dark vision.
Yeah.
But make a perception check since you walked in and want to do that. Go ahead.
Ugh.
15. You notice some movements towards the back of the chamber near one of the holes in the thing. It seems a little brighter over there too.
Well, it sounds like you had a great
Pretty odd. All right, let's get on going.
Okay.
Crickets, come on.
I'll move Sprinkets out. Okay, do you close that door?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So
All right. Let's go confront the bugbear.
What should we say? We should come up with a plan before we just barge in.
That's a good point. I mean, what are we even doing down here? We're searching for
We're looking for the other adventurers.
what was his name? Balak?
And Balak, yeah.
Balak and those 2 adventurers. Absolutely, yes. Where would they even hold? This doesn't look like this is anywhere near where there'd be a prison. This is odd.
What if the heroes were in compliance with these people? What if they were complicit?
Considering that the goblins have their rings, I'm not expecting the best.
So, okay, we need to think of what we're going to say to that bugbear before we just plod along into the next room.
There was something in the other room that he told us to go to. Why not just say that the thing that was in there was a different style than we would like, and so we.
Oh, you know what? I've got an idea.
What's the idea?
I just barged through.
oh my god. Yes, what do you want?
So we went in that room, and there's some kind of a horrible monster in there. I don't know if any of you knew about this.
Yeah?
Yes, I'm not joking. We walked
Watch
in.
out. No, we know about it. Just watch out for it.
Wait, what? Well, that's a hardly workplace safe. Have you spoken with the manager?
Are you here to help me or not?
Well,
I
certainly.
I go up next to him and I'm like, our union states that we have to be able to be in a safe environment, sir.
Ma'am.
Make a
Ma'am.
with disadvantage.
Damn it. I roll for what?
Deception.
It sucks because I'm the one with all the charisma here, so I should have.
14 is like Bugbear. She or 12 actually because it's disadvantage. Takes out her long sickle thing again, holds it up a little defensively, sort of not trusting. He was like, "What are you talking about?"
I'm just saying I would like some assistance.
Not you.
Sorry, we're part of a workers' union, and we were told that we'd be able to be in a safe environment.
No.
Then why are we here? We got to speak to our manager about this. Sorry for the disturbance.
What are you talking about?
That would be Balak. Jim?
Yes, we got to speak to Balak about this. He's the one who hired us for the job.
I'm
Okay.
just looking at everybody, just confused. It's like, what are you doing?
Make another deception check, Chris, because it's going on a little long, and you're saying the same thing. It's just confusing
That's
her.
a normal or a disadvantage?
Normal deception check. No disadvantage. It's just...
Oh, you better roll a nat 20 on that.
Oh,
fucking Jesus.
If you want to see him, just go find him. He's in the lower chamber.
The lower chamber. All right.
Describing Babagina and how, like...
You know what? We will. Thank you, Miss Bugbear.
Good. Just leave me alone. Let me get back to work.
Okay, bye.
I look back, everybody. It's like, in the future, just never mind. All right, into the lower chamber. Which of these do you think is the lower chamber?
I don't know.
1 second. Let me just pull something out. I'll get to that. I'll get to that in just a moment because that's going to be hilarious. Make sure I have this thing out. It's like, what? I thought you were going to...
Yeah, where's the lower... Can you point us in the right direction? We lost our map.
Just follow the doors up there. What map?
He drew a map for us so that we wouldn't get lost, and we kind of misplaced it. So you said it's to the north?
Just go north and just follow the doors.
Okay, thank you. You're so kind. Good luck.
You're very pretty today.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Make a. Are you lying to her, or are you telling her the truth?
I'm just saying.
A romantic check.
I don't know.
Just make a charisma check.
All right.
Just straight up charisma, not a save. There you go.
Oh my god!
Very close.
Well, thank you, or whatever.
As they're walking, yes, I was gonna say to Zeodreth, like, I didn't know you were into bugbears.
I'm not. I'm just trying to placate.
All right, let's go. Go to the door.
Sprinkets winks as she passes by.
That's not doing it.
Wink. It was like audible too.
It's like
why did you just say wink out loud now?
Roll a charisma save.
She probably didn't know there was a gnome.
She goes down to the south door.
Okay. What a mess.
This one it appears the also another arboretum. There's a door to the southwest, bottom left corner.
I see that.
Yeah, I see it now.
All right.
And otherwise, it is just filled with the same sort of things, and no holes, no brighter. You don't seem to see anything.
Well, we seem to have a pretty good lead. Should we just keep going?
I think we might as well.
Sprinkets goes, did you know there's at least 1.5 million species of fungus?
Really?
Well,
I knew that because creature of the forest, but it's very interesting that a gnome like you would know that.
Make a deception check, yes, Dove?
No, I'm being genuine! I'm being genuine!
Make a persuasion check. Make a persuasion check.
I just think fungus is really neat.
But I'm being genuine! Why do I have to persuade her?
Sprinkets, you might not be thinking she's completely honest. It's up to you.
All right. Well, Dove.
Trying to instill racism in here, Mark. God.
Look, I'm not the one who said, hey, birds are not cool anymore.
Hey, they are, but they're hard to play. Also, Pumat's soul kind of...
Yeah, Pumat's soul's amazing.
Well... Respectably.
Good job, me. I'm going to say at that point, as you go on, at this point, you've passed what you saw 4 goblins of some sort and this bugbear without doing it. Take 56 experience points.
Woo!
56.
Nice,
Yay.
56.
5-6. What are you at?
That should be
62?
882.
83 or 882. Sorry.
Yeah, 82.
Everybody should be at 882 then.
Oh my God, we're
Oh,
so
I'm behind.
close.
Well, just everybody. Yeah, Chris, go up to 882. So.
All
Can I
right.
get some extra points for incredible fungus facts?
I'm going to.
Well, just because you can Google it out of game.
I'm going to look through this door.
Okay, make a. Let me see.
I was on the
Make a,
side.
I'm just reading. Hold on, just one moment. Let me see what's in this room. Okay. You go in. It's a hallway that goes into what appears to be a larger chamber at the end.
I really do hope there's no traps in the floor in here.
You're right. You should go first.
How about you go first, Urki?
No.
Why are we so mean to Ricky?
Can I peek around the corner?
Make a stealth check.
Okay. Choo. Oh,
Whoa,
hell yeah.
that was
man.
close. That was close.
Yeah,
That was
so
very
you
close.
stealthily managed to hold out one of your weapons and just sort of use it as to get the reflection of what's around the corner. And you see it's a larger area.
Oh.
Another dragon statue.
Dragon-carved granite blocks line this chamber's walls and ceiling, though many are crumbled and broken, leaving stony debris on the floor. A huge marble statue of a rearing red dragon stands in the curve of the western wall. The eye sockets of the dragon are empty, but a red glow lingers there, providing a reddish light throughout the chamber. The radiance casts an inky shadow behind the statue's wide wings.
Well,
A 5-foot diameter circular tile of dark stone. I don't know why this map has it a square. Of dark stone is set on the floor in front of the dragon statue.
Right.
Runes are carved around the circular tiles in their edge.
Well, I've played enough Resident Evil to know what to put in those eyeballs.
I would like to.
sockets.
Sorry, I would like to detect magic in this room, if possible.
Okay, cast detect magic. As you do that, both the statue and the tile in front of the statue give off an aura of transmutation.
All right. So,
And
how do I like cast it? I click the thing would.
Yeah, you cast it. Just says that. Now just take off one. That was a first level spell. You take off one spell slot.
All right. Yeah, I already did
Your
that.
spell slot thing. So you're good. At that point, no, it's still good for now. Good for now.
Well, this is rather ominous.
Hey, you guys said you found rubies, right?
Yes, but Locke has got the other one.
Damn it. Well, I have an onyx.
I have a
It's
jade
red
statue.
dragon.
But he said, I asked if it was the rubies that we got from the fire pit, and Mark said no, it was the onyx.
Oh.
Well, so
No, I didn't say that. It was
No, I found onyx from a
Yeah,
chest.
because I wanted
to.
to. I wanted to put the rubies on the pedestal downstairs.
At that point, you notice the shadow behind appears to be moving, although there's no light flickering in here from like a thing.
I'm going to, can I, hold on, sorry. Oh God, where is that? Oh God, oh
Be
God, oh
careful.
God.
Oh God!
Oh God, oh God, oh God. Where the fuck is that? Sorry.
I feel like I should point out that red dragons are particularly good at breathing out entire jets of flame.
What are you looking for, Jess?
Sorry, I was looking at my cantrips. Can I light a torch?
Sure. Are you
So,
very
like-
easily enough to take off a tinderbox and light a torch?
Yeah. It's just like druid craft. Well, actually, are there any?
Oh,
like,
if you want to do
torches?
that, you have a torch. You easily light a torch.
But I was gonna ask, are there any like torches like up on the walls or anything like
Nope.
that?
The only light appearance in this room. Any sconces seem to be empty. The only light is coming from the glowing sort of red eyes in here.
Okay, I'm gonna light the torch and then I'm gonna walk around to the other side of the statue.
Okay.
This is a
You light the
terrible-
torch.
Yep.
And where do you walk?
Over here.
I need you to make a perception check.
Ooh. This is a bad idea. Why are you letting me do this? That was almost a 20. That's a 9.
It's a 9. So at that point, how to describe this? Sorry, I'm trying to think of like 3 things at once.
I suddenly lit a torch and now I can't see shit.
The shadow behind here begins to move, and you suddenly realize as you get around the wing, move one step closer, it is not a natural shadow.
Mm-hmm.
You now spot this thing as it attacks you.
Great, awesome, okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, where do I put the layer? Token layer. There we go.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
It's
Jess, you are one step closer.
Oh, am I? Okay.
There you go. I gotcha. Everybody, please roll initiative.
Weep. Oh my god, that was almost a 1.
It's a Dementor.
Why did you guys let me do that?
That seems to be the running theme of this whole game, this whole adventure.
Yeah. Why did anybody let me do anything?
Of everybody, I think everybody has said that at least once.
Yeah, it's true.
Erky
needs a roll.
And someone else is missing. I think.
No.
No, they're not. No, I always forget we don't have a different person.
I'll be right back. I need to grab another thing. I'll be right back.
Okay. So the shadow gets a because you didn't notice it as you got him. It's gonna have to surprise you. It gets a surprise round.
That's fine.
And let me just see what this thing does.
It's not so bad.
Yeah, it's going to right now. First thing it's going to do is strength drain on you.
Ooh.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
Okay. It does not hit. And everything goes through. Now we go into a normal initiative because the first round it was the only thing that was surprise round, and it's at the top, so it's going to do that again.
Oh, that hits.
Okay.
That definitely hits. Ooh.
You take 7 necrotic damage.
Ow. That really hurt, you guys.
And the target's strength score is
no.
The strength score is reduced by 1d4. So it's going to roll that right now.
Wait, so what does that mean?
If you look at the chat, it explains. Your strength score, not your modifier, your score at the time being is now reduced by 2.
Wow.
No.
Motherfucker.
Not the modifier.
My modifier is
if your strength, if your strength goes to 0,
you die.
You die. The reduction lasts until a short rest.
Oh, so it's permanent until we rest.
That's fucked up.
Writing this down.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I'm back. What happened? Something bad happened.
Surprise round, the shadow missed. And then it attacked again because it's at the top of the list. And Jess is now slightly weaker.
Oh, no. Until we take a long rest?
You are now, until a short rest, actually.
Okay.
All right,
Jim, you're now up.
So old Jim goes up this way. If I investigate like what it is, is that an action?
What did you want to do? I'm sorry.
I want to see like if I can identify what it is. Is that an action?
Just go ahead and make a nature check. It's not an action. You're just looking around. Nature. You have a feeling this. You don't know exactly what it is, but you have a feeling you've heard stories of shadows coming alive and attacking people. That's all you know.
All right. So if that's the case, I go to my spells and I do Dissonant Whisper. I cast at level 1. Boom.
Okay. So it needs to make a DC. It needs to make a Wisdom save. Let me do it like this. Saves. Wisdom. That's actually will be private. It gets a 5, so it takes all 7 psychic damage. Let me just
Hell yeah!
Sure
Nice.
it's not missing anything here on its immunities and vulnerabilities. So yeah, it's going to take 7 damage as you whisper some sort of horrible melody, some sort of creepy melody. Yes,
rip that holka.
The shadow just kind of like shifts around.
Say you weren't that hard to find.
Yeah. All right. What else can I do?
You have any bonus actions?
Yeah.
I have no. Where do I find the bonus actions?
It would the actual ability would say that, or the spell. Sometimes some spells cast as a bonus action.
All right, this one's not it. So what else can I do?
That's about it. You can move up to your distance if I don't know how far you've moved to get there. 5, 10, 15,
5,
20.
10, 15, 20, 25. I will. Can I
5
move
feet away? Probably not there. Probably one north, and I can say that you'll have some cover.
Like
you probably move
one here?
Move there.
Right here?
Oh, I meant north of right there. Cool.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I move there, and then I concede to Yes Dove.
Yes, Dove, you're up. Erky's on deck.
Okay, so I'm going to hold on, I just want to double check this really quick.
Okay.
Sorry, you can say NPC. Okay, so I'm going to I'm gonna use a bonus action to wild shape.
Okay.
And then so I'm gonna turn into a wolf.
Okay.
And then I'm going to what can I do as a wolf? Sorry, I'm just checking. Damn it, Jim, you shouldn't have moved. Motherfuck.
A goat. You've been goated. Got your goat.
Damn it. Yeah, you really shouldn't have moved.
You didn't know that?
No, I know. Okay, and then I'm gonna bite.
All right, bite.
So it's I have to roll to hit. That's right. Fuck. How did we decide we were gonna do this again?
Just roll, and then because when you wild shape, you're using the stats of what you turn into, right?
Yeah. So I have to roll to hit to begin with, right?
So just roll a d20, and we'll add everything from that.
Is this considered a creature, by the way?
Everything is considered a creature that's not an object, so yes.
Really?
The thing that you were attacking is a creature.
Is a creature? Okay. Cool.
11 plus bite is plus 4 to hit, so it's a 15 to hit. That will hit.
Yay! Cool. So that's 2d4 plus 2.
Yep. So go ahead and roll that.
Yeah, hold on.
In the future, if I can give you control of monsters that have these abilities, so I can give you a basic NPC list or something. So we'll work.
Well,
on that
I have a whole like thing.
Oh, I mean, I can literally give it to you in this game to control.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
9 damage.
9 damage.
Thing. 9 damage.
Also,
how do you want to kill it?
Oh, fucking hell yeah, bitch!
Too much health. Holy crap.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn into a wolf and get really mad, and I'm gonna bite at its face.
Okay.
Or what I would consider to be its face.
You go into a wolf and you look at this shadow and you sort of pounce on it and bite at it. Yeah. And you realize that it's a solid being and not an actual shadow, although you realize that when it hit you. And you just tear its whatever piece of skin of whatever its flesh it might have off, and it just stops moving and it sort of just dissipates into nothingness. Well, maybe it doesn't. It doesn't dissipate into nothingness. That sounds cool, but it doesn't. It just sort of stops moving and sort of stops being this sort of amorphous blob and turns into this unmoving shape.
Does it turn back into the shadow of the
Nope, it's just big black blob on the thing, and everybody gets 20 experience.
Level up!
So we'll level up at the end of this rather than right now, just because it's really easier.
I don't know. I'm feeling kind of sleep.
Does this count towards lock?
Guys, what happened?
Erky, there was a shadow nearly killed us, but
watch out for shadows! And he looks at your shadow and just like attacks it.
I'll just stare at him as his little dagger hits the floor.
Shadows everywhere.
I'm gonna growl at the blob.
Oh, wolf! Ah!
Erky, quick, stand on that pad on the floor. I'm being facetious.
Make a persuasion check. If you really want him to do it.
I kind of don't want him to do it.
He's gonna get sprayed by fire.
Crispo will. Crispo, what do you say to him? You're on mute.
Muted.
He just kind of points at it and goes,
So we'll just say while he's muted and not typing.
Wait, hold on. Oh, sorry. I think you're talking about me with persuasion checks.
Yeah, you did. What do you say to Urk if you want him to move on to?
No. I wanted to go over to the thing and just talk to it and say like, not talk to it, like just look at it.
The what?
The amorphous blob.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I'm looking at it. I want to look at it.
Okay. It's this black amorphous blob.
And like I can't go any deeper into that.
Nope. Well, I mean, you can make a nature check.
Nature check. There we go.
You can identify what it is. As far as you know, this is just black ooze, but you don't even think it's ooze.
it's a protoplasm.
Some sort of gross thing down here. It's not the man it used to be.
Yeah, we know.
How do you know you're on the other side of the statue?
Metagaming.
Well, if we're not, can I invest? Well, I didn't mean to say investigate, but I was going to say, can I take a look at this red dragon statue?
Okay.
If there's anything special about it.
This is switching
it has 2 empty eye sockets.
Yeah, well, we knew that already, but I'm just I don't know if there's anything else to be seen.
I'm just saying
there appear to be runes on the inner edge of, not on the statue, but on the tile in front of the statue.
Is it written? It's just runes. It's not written.
It's written in Draconic.
Oh, I should be able to read that.
So you can read it, and it says, in Draconic, let the sorceress power illuminate my spirit. I'll type that into the chat.
Let the sorcerer's power, I mean... does that mean I should stand on the thing?
What does?
Sorry, these runes on the floor, they say, let the sorcerer's power illuminate my spirit.
Interesting.
Do you translate that for him, or are you just saying it?
Oh, I translated it.
Okay.
Same thing.
Well, they wouldn't understand. We wouldn't understand what it says. Everybody else wouldn't understand what it says.
Yeah, I'm translating
so now everybody knows what it says.
All right.
Can I identify if this amorphous blob was a male or female?
No.
All right. Well, I suppose I should admit, my magical sources are not learned like a wizard. I am a sorcerer. I don't know. Should I try standing on this block and doing something?
Well, the guy we are looking for is probably a sorcerer.
Well, I'm tempted to stand on this block and shoot a fireball at it, to be honest.
I'll bet you $1 to donuts he's going to drop 2 special stones when he dies.
I'm going to step back.
I'll nudge, use my little wolf snout to nudge Zeodref towards the thing.
All right. I'm doing it. All right, I'm stand on this.
All right, so we'll say you're in the middle of that thing.
Yeah.
As soon as you stand on it, nothing happens.
Doesn't sink into the floor or anything?
Nope.
I don't pull an Indiana Jones. All right. Okay, illuminate my spirit. This is quite a stretch.
You notice when actually give me a quick perception roll.
Oh, all right. $17.
That's good. So you notice when you said illuminate my spirits, things started to glow a little more than normal. Very faint, but it seemed to glow a little more.
Can I say those? All right. Can I just say the whole thing? Let the sorcerer's power illuminate my spirit, but say it in Draconic while standing on this.
Yes. And as you do that, a puff of spectral flame envelops you. It is harmless.
Uh-oh. All right.
You now have
Good heavens!
24 hours. You now have 24 hours. Advantage on charisma checks.
Oh. All right. For what good that's worth. Well, I'm just feeling extra charismatic today.
Oh boy.
Yes. All right. Jim, open that door.
Oh, before he does that, before I do that, I'll put my ear to the door.
Like I doesn't even like resist.
Make a yeah, he can. You have advantage. You don't automatically do it, but I mean he's just doing it. Make a perception check.
Sorry, it's the wrong one.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll again.
Oh shit.
And pretty empty. Doesn't seem like that big a chamber, but you notice it's empty.
Room seems empty, boss. Who is extremely charismatic.
It's very easily impressing everybody.
I open the door if I can.
Okay, yeah, it opens pretty easily, and let me get the right thing out. Leaning in fallen stone bookshelves fill this chamber, though a clear path connects wooden doors on opposite walls. Torn and burnt pages, bindings, and scrolls form disordered piles in the corners.
Can I examine the books that are like on the ground that are intact if they are of any value?
Make a perception check.
I thought it would be like history check or something.
Well, first you're looking through this stuff. So 17. So you look through. There's several piles in this room. You look through one pile, and you find where is my? You find a scroll of Melf's acid arrow.
Melf's acid arrow?
I'll write that in there. So there, you can look up a spell. You should be able to see it in the compendium. Anybody that can cast if that's on your class's spell list, you'll be able to use the spell. Or in the case of a wizard, if it's a wizard spell, they can copy it down.
I want to pass this over to Sprinkets.
Well, I don't have much use for poison arrow.
Not now, you don't.
Well, it's a spell, so.
Oh, I thought it poisoned an arrow. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's a spell. So.
Mel's, yeah, this is a scroll. It's a scroll of this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I go to Sprinkets and I pass it over. So, this is for you to do extra damage.
It is a wizard spell, so that would be the only one. So you have a scroll of this spell.
Melf's acid arrow.
And you can copy that down and like learn it permanently. Yeah.
Or you can use it without expending a spell.
Poison arrow is what it's called.
Melf's acid arrow. Put in the chat.
Acid arrow, yeah.
Okay.
We're still in initiative.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
All right. Well, follow the doors, they said.
Well, just I want to point out that he looked through one pile in there.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I say this would be great if I ever wanted to poison anything.
Can I?
No, it's acid. It erodes things. It isn't poison.
Can I have a quick look then?
Okay, make a perception check, Dragon Man.
Terrible.
You look through, you find a piece of paper that seems to have some sort of love note onto it. It's torn in half.
Is it from the gardener to Balzac?
Like I turn around and I just go like, oh yes, Dove. I think I've got something you would like.
She like walks over, like pads over, and her tail's wagging.
I had these two torn pieces of paper to this stupid love letter.
She'll whimper.
Sorry, I just thought it was a funny joke.
Read it.
What? All right, fine. Can I read it? Do you have it written down?
Come up with it on the spot, Mark.
It says,
"Oh my sweet,
oh my sweet larve, you remind me of the prettiest sacks of flour I've ever witnessed in this." And then it's just torn off.
I'm going to turn back into a furbolg and then be like, is that what you think of me, Zeodreth?
Well, no.
I shed a tear.
I will say this, though, for you. You do smell of flowers on a regular basis.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the druid thing.
Most likely, but I thought I would say it anyways.
I go, reminds me of bags of flour. I gotta remember that.
Bags of flour?
Your eyes remind me of the deepest underdark. I don't know. Never mind. I'm terrible with love. Just toss the
Your eyes are deeper than the deepest underdark, and your smile is more beautiful than the sea of pearls.
Oh, Jim. There you go, Zeodreth. Just take after him. He's a bard. Of course he knows love shit.
I'm a reptile. I don't know nothing about love.
That's true. And I must say, this young lady here is more beautiful than a sea of the finest flowers.
Yes, that's nice. Let's listen to this door.
Oh, see, look, now, Jim, you've pissed him off. He's all upset now because you've managed to woo me and he hasn't.
Make a perception check, Casey.
I tell Urki, no, you remind me of bags of flowers, but in other ways. Who knows what that means?
I am a baker. No, I'm not a baker.
So I go up to the door and just shout into it. Hello.
You come up to the. So you're looking back at Yestov as you're telling. Well, I think we should listen to this door, and you turn to it, and you've gotten one step closer than you thought. You just bang your head right into the door.
Does it come open?
Nope.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind. Try to open the door and take a look inside.
Door opens up pretty easily.
All right.
Now we can finally use the Terroresque bottle.
Oh. An odd shape is in the floor. It
Damp and crumbled steps descend sharply.
All right. We got some stairs. I figured we were down as far as we could go.
Well, they did say he was.
They go down about 7 feet. I'm sorry.
Down.
About 15 feet.
Okay.
Are there any footprints on the stairs that I could identify?
Make a nature check. That's actually survival. Footprints are survival. It seems like it's been well traveled. Can't make out any specific prints. It's not too dusty. Like it's definitely been something or things or people have walked through here met several times.
Yeah, I just do a little gruff under my breath.
Can I do a perception to see if the stairs go up or down?
Make a perception check. I hope to God you get a 1. Roll perception.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget. Everybody's got a big screen that can't keep everything. 11. They go down. Generally on these maps,
it's a one-way. Watch out, guys! It's a one-way stairway.
Generally on these maps, as it's lower as it gets to the smaller part of the triangle. So that is a good point. That is something that's not necessarily
So the stairs don't get smaller as we go down.
No, it's just getting further away from our perspective.
Okay, well,
that's why I figured were people not.
I suppose I might as well take the lead.
Okay. I will. So this is pretty easily. So this actually just goes past the Arboretum room, about 7 feet above you is what appears to be the bottom of the Arboretum that you want. It just goes past and comes right back up.
Okay, we go over here. Okay, cool.
Wait for me. And there's a hallway that seems to turn right.
All right. I put my back up against the wall and I smirk at everybody and I lean around the corner to peer down the hallway.
All right, so you see about 60 feet down with your dark vision. See about to there. So it just seems like a long hallway, void of doors at least this part of it.
What a maze! Who built this place? Well,
I think they said this was built by old dragon cult built this.
Well, yes, I remember that. I'm just saying they needed to hire an architect. Goodness gracious! Looking down this hallway, this seems very ominous to me. Can I search for traps down this hallway?
Make an
I
investigation.
crawl around and take a look and
Make an investigation check. You don't notice any traps. Seems pretty harmless.
All right. All in favor of advance.
Wait, hold on a second.
Nay.
Hold on a second.
Let's take a.
I'm gonna go like down here.
Okay. With your dark vision, you see
I see a little
another 15 feet or so. See about there. Appears to be a door on the left side, on your left. As far as you can see, it's right in the dark, right at the end of the darkness that you can kind of see.
Now, what I want to do is I want to go right over here and see if you can see any further.
All right, so we'll do that, and then yes, Stub, you can do your other things. So you go another 13 feet. Still not the end of the hallway.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, Stub, do you want to do something?
Yes, you're like, Jim, get the fuck behind me.
All right, I'll do that. Sorry. I thought we were like leapfrogging this thing.
Can I want to use my Druidcraft to create a sensory effect against the door.
Against the door, and then what kind of sensory effect?
Like sound of a rat outside the door.
Okay, so you very easily just make the rat sort of like scratching at the door, we'll say, maybe squeaking a little bit. Okay, nothing happens.
All right, it's safe. Let's go.
All right.
Ladies
first.
We'll say that you can get down enough that you see the end of the cell. There's another door towards the further end.
Right. To the further door, I put my ear up against it, and I want to see if I can hear anything.
The further door. Make a perception check.
Oh, Jim.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's a heavy door. You can't really get. It's like made of stone, and you can't really like get like a good suction cup against your ear, and you can't really tell. You hear this. You hear this weird like, but you've heard it throughout this entire chamber. So except when you're in combat,
it sounds like there's some sort of airflow going through this room, but the door's pretty thick. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Sounded like a nervous ghost to me.
That's what wind sounds like.
Well, as long as you're checking into that, I'm going to peer into this door.
Okay, make. Are you peering into the door? It looks like a door.
Well, I'm going to open the door slightly and look inside.
You're trying to open it. It is locked.
Oh shit! Pardon my foul language.
I guess you're not opening that door.
I go back to the door that I was at, and I want to see if it's locked.
Make an investigation check.
Can you just try to open it?
Yeah, it is unlocked.
This door over here is unlocked, my friends. If you want to open it up, we can.
Well, sounds like that's obviously the direction we're going in, then.
Opening it is.
What if they're being held captive in here? I was in a cage. I mean,
do you have a key?
Do you have a key, Urki?
No. No, I don't have a key.
If only Locke were here, he could pick that lock.
I'm feeling particularly adventurous. Can I attempt to pick the lock? I don't have thieves' tools. Never mind.
What are you going to use, your little dragon claw?
I do have a bunch of silverware.
You will need thieves' tools because you have to get to the lock.
You mean you can't use all that silverware?
You know what? I will say you stick a knife in there. If you roll a 20 or maybe something like a 25, go ahead and make a dexterity check.
That'll be really funny if it works. Hold on.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's a wall socket.
No, you just sort of like bend one of the knives you found a little bit.
Well.
But still made of. You bend it back and it's,
It's fine. It's fine. All right. Well, I thought I would try.
You did good. Well, Urki, if they are back there, then they're just going to have to wait until we have a key.
Yeah. With that, I open up the door that's right over here.
Okay.
I try to.
Oh, it opens.
Oh, it opens, all right.
If I had rolled a 20, that would have been really funny.
Oh, God damn it.
Hey!
So let me describe this room first. Twigs and roots are piled on the floor of this sagging chamber. The collapsed southern wall opens into a vast cavern, luminescent fungus on the rough walls and the high roof, loom over a twilight grove of sickly briars, brushes, and saplings, and other woody plants, which is to the south. Ruined walls and hollow towers protrude from the briars.
All right. So I walk in right here, and I say, a lady up top told us to help you guys out. She was wearing like a hat, an apron. She said that you guys need help down here. So I'm here with my spade.
Make a deception check.
Well, we're not deceiving them. We're telling the truth.
Oh, no.
They just sort of... They just sort of all take out like scimitars. None of these are holding clubs. They're all holding scimitars and bows. Everybody please roll initiative.
I thought that would work.
Well, yeah, I mean, you tried. That's all that matters.
Boo.
Oh.
Erky, you need it as well? Oh. Ooh, Erky. Let's do this one. Let me just read something really quick. Okay. Zeodreth, you were up first.
Oh, shit.
No.
All right. I was typing in the chat. All right. I can't really jump over the top of old Jim. He's too tall.
You can squeeze around. It's like, we'll say because he's in the door, it's like difficult terrain. So
I'm gonna come actually sit right here.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
I'm gonna fire. Let's see, what have I got here? I'm gonna firebolt this guy.
Okay.
So,
go ahead and
oh shit.
What did you get? 12?
12, yeah.
No, this one is holding a shield, and he puts a shield up and just takes the brunt of the firebolt.
Oh no!
Does not hit him.
So it goes.
It just sort of bounces off and just goes into the distance and just dissipates. Anything else?
I'm gonna go back into the hallway. Oops, no, that's the wrong button.
You melt the door and trapping yourself now.
All right.
You're just gonna stand there?
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Okay. Old Jim, you're up.
All right, I cast Minor Illusion, and I have the illusion of the bear, the lady up top, like come right behind me from here, and like go right over here, and looks at all of them scoldingly. Is like, let these guys in. Is like arms crossed, going like, like just listen to them.
I have to say before I continue, at no point in me making this adventure did I think you're going to try and take the bugbear gardener and fake it to be an ally. All right, so we'll say that she walks around you, then doesn't walk through you. And yeah, I'm actually gonna have them all make a perception check with advantage because she's not making any sound. She's
menacingly looking at
them.
It's
a sound or an image.
That's the thing. Well, that's the thing. She's looking menacingly, which is right, but it doesn't make any sound as it's like walking, or it's something's definitely amiss. So I'm going to have them all with advantage. What was I going to skill check? Perception. Boop, boop. Submit. All right, so it got high enough that it doesn't believe it. It knows it's fake. It's
no, you said it's. Even all of them.
I'm rolling as a group just to make it easier.
Ah.
Yeah, just this one, yeah, because they're a little bit smarter. They're not working. They don't have tools and gardening tools. They look like they're standing guard.
The image is kind of like staticky. It's like flickering.
It's fading out.
Yeah.
Anything else, old Jim?
I hide behind Sprinkets.
It's a male bugbear, so they all know it's not actually her.
Erky's up. He's like, "What's going on?" He just says that to Jim as he goes by. If
you're always wondering that, then you should be up front.
Okay. he looks through past and is like sees the big bugbear, and knows that did this. So it's like, oh god, just picks up a rock and just throws it at the bugbear, and it goes through her. Oh, it's fake, guys! It's fake.
And the other orcs, other goblins hear it.
And the goblins are up.
Oh,
It's
God.
fake. It's
I'm in
not
front.
real.
Of course
These
I'm in
guys are
front.
enemies.
So this first one straight back from the bugbear is going to sort of go around to here and try and short bow Zeodreth. Zeodreth, you're gonna get half cover, I'll say.
Okay.
Nice.
Plus 2 AC 6. That didn't work. This other goblin's going to go here and do the same thing. Again, you have plus 2 AC.
Boom.
Oh, just take that first one. It didn't click right away. So 9.
Still misses. Man, I'm just standing here and everyone's missing me.
This other one's going to come up right here. And
You're artfully dodging them.
this other one's going to come up right here and try and scimitar you.
Oh.
Normal attack. Is just
Oh.
17 hits. Yep. You take
3.
5 slashing damage.
Jesus. All right. Oops.
This other one's just going to sort of stand back here and just you see it take out a bow and like stand there. And that's its turn. Yes, Dub, you're up. Sprinkets, you're on deck.
I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna come right down in here.
If you do that, the goblin standing at the door will get a attack of opportunity on you.
Fine,
But not if you run into its melee. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And I'm gonna short bow the one that's furthest away from me.
Okay.
So the one that's in that top.
It
right
actually
corner.
had a ready to action. It was going to ready whoever stepped through the door first. So it's going to get its reaction first, and then you'll be able to do that. So
That does not hit.
that does not hit. So kind of
They
like
suck.
as you go, you step behind briefly the gardener thing, and it can't kind of see because it's still blocking vision. And go ahead and continue your turn. You're going to short bow. Go ahead and short bow the goblin.
Oh my god, we all suck. What is this?
6 will not hit.
Everyone just opened the door, and then everyone just started shooting things and missing.
Okay,
Oh!
then I'm gonna.
Well, Erky hit the gardener with the rock.
Yeah, good fucking job, Erky.
Thanks.
May I say that I like that Erky's icon is like the halfling or the gnome inside the cage. So I just imagine that he's carrying his cage around with him.
Oh, god damn it.
Needs to on the bars long enough that part of it becomes him.
I'm
Yeah,
going
like
to.
he has like. Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna bonus action hidden step, so I turn
Okay.
invisible until the start of my next turn, until I attack, deal damage, or. force
Okay,
escape.
I looked this up. I'll just tell you this right away. So invisibility does not technically mean that you are hidden from them, but you will basically get a if you try to move away or they try to attack you, they get disadvantage because they still can hear you. They still knew you were there, so it's not gonna unless you hide while doing that. It's not going to completely get away from you being hit.
That's fine.
Okay, so you are invisible.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Sprinkets, you're up. Zeodreth, you're on deck.
All right, so these everyone's crowded around that door. Where can I stand where I can actually hit somebody?
You have to
I'll
go into
say
the
that if
room,
you
I
go
think.
south of Zeodreth, you could probably see the 2 goblins.
Okay.
Okay.
I would try to AoE them, but everyone's in the way. So
He really wants to AoE something.
I want to use. I want to use something other than magic missile and fire blast. That's literally all I've done.
Such as a low level wizard. So
I can try to make one laugh really hard if I wanted to.
that's always fun to do, honestly.
Yeah,
That would
Very
work.
cautious, hideous laughter.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a crowd control.
Hey,
Anyway,
it helps.
yeah.
Yeah, try it. Go for it.
Want to waste a spell slot on that though?
That's true.
It's up to you. That's absolutely
Yeah.
up to you.
Let me just read the spell. 30 feet, up to 1 minute.
Toss
Wisdom
the city's
saving
laughter.
throw.
But you got to say a joke when you do it, or otherwise it's
yeah. Well, see, the reason I have this is so when people don't laugh at my jokes, I can make them laugh.
I got to give you a wand of smiles at some point.
Yeah, I'm just going to fireball the one closest to Yestov.
Okay, it's fireball. Go ahead.
Firebolt.
Excuse me. Fireball would probably just rip through everybody. 12.
Let's see if it hits.
Unfortunately, will not hit because this one's still holding its shield. It just puts it up and just blasts off, and you get some embers on you, Yestov and Zeodreth, but nothing damaging.
This motherfucker and his shield.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, Zeodreth, you're up.
All right. Oh God.
You know what? I should have done. Should have done something else, but I won't.
Well, that's okay. I want to try to do something weird to get the shield out of his hands, but I don't think anything is going to work.
I will say that the ones that shot you with a short bow, those are two-handed weapons, so they are not holding the shield right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast. I'm gonna try to blast this guy in the back with a firebolt. So.
Go ahead. 12 still just misses. You impact it, but its armor kind of takes all of the damage and doesn't hurt it.
All right. Crap. I would say, can I grab Yestov and move her out of the room? But that's going to give this one an attack of opportunity, isn't it?
It would be an action to grapple her, honestly. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Shit. All right.
She's also invisible.
That's a good point. I was gonna run into the room and be like, "No, that's a bad idea." So, yeah, I'm gonna move up here.
Okay. Old Jim, you're up. Erky's on deck.
All right, so I go right around here, and let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. On 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So like right around here is where I want to do another minor illusion of the sound of one of those giant fire lizards. Just the sound, just blah, like it's coming through the walls or something like that.
Okay, I'll let you make either an intimidation or a what's the word? Deception. Either intimidation or a deception check.
I will go with intimidation.
Okay, go ahead. 18. I'm gonna have
it's like it sounds like it's coming through the wall.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have them roll insight. So the first two both fail. The one's closer to you, and then the next two. Investigation. No, insight. They all fail. So they all are now distracted. They all look back at what was that? And they're all kind of caught off guard of what's going on. I will explain what that does on their turn.
All right. If that I did my action, I'm gonna move behind Sprickets.
Let's take a pot shots. Erky's now up. I saw it sounds like, oh, there are goblins in there. Oh, geez. He's gonna step up, and he sees the far. We'll see the far goblin is probably the one he can see because you're invisible right now. Yes, Dove. And he's gonna cast Sacred Flame, which is 60 feet. Whoa! I keep forgetting about that.
You keep doing that.
It's dexterity throw or 3 damage, so it's gonna have to make a dexterity throw. Saves dexterity. It rolled a 19. I believe that's going to save against Erky, which is Wisdom. DC is 12. Yeah, so it saves. So it takes target of 6 take. So it's it doesn't take any damage from that. It just sort of resists it. And Erky's like, and kind of goes back here as well. And that's his turn. At that point, the goblins this one down at the bottom sort of just turns around and doesn't know what's going on, so it's confused. So it's going to take a defensive position. So take out its shield, put its bow down, take out a shield, and just be defensive. So it's taking the dodge action, as is the other one in the back. Just sort of like takes that as well. The one up here is actually just going to step back, and it sort of takes its bow out and sort of takes an arrow and just sort of like holds it back in its string. And the one that's right in front of Yestov, it's kind of like looks at it scared and is it's going to try and attack Yestov's area. So it gets disadvantage on its scimitar against Yestov.
Oh my god.
15.
Oh.
It is.
So it managed to somehow just connect, just swinging it wildly in the air.
And I'm unconscious.
Oh no.
No, hold on. That's not...
No, that would be correct.
It's attack plus 4. It's 1d6 plus 2. Because it rolled an extra one. I'm not exactly sure why. 1d6 plus 2.
I only had 8.
You take 7.
Oh my god.
We don't have any healing
I'm not
potions,
sure why.
do we?
I'm not sure why it did both. I think it's because of the.
It thought you were rolling for advantage or something.
Probably, yeah. But
Yeah.
you only take 7. You're still up.
You might want to get back. Cure wounds.
Unless the goblins' turns.
I can't though because they'll get an attack of. Well, I'll just
Oh
do it
fuck!
without
Unless we
moving.
can kill that one.
No, I'll just do it without moving.
Yes, Dub, you're up.
Yep. Fuck me. Okay. I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
Okay.
I thought invisibility meant I was like a ghost.
So back
So
up
you
to
cure wounds.
11.
You got to take 10 hit points back. Nicely done.
And then, so that's my last spell slot. That sucks. Oh, wait. Can I do this?
Bonus action?
Hold on.
What is it?
Oh, healing word is a bonus action? I didn't know that! Damn it!
Do you want to do that instead? You can go ahead and do that instead. It's fine. Would you like to do that instead, Jess?
Yes, please.
Okay. Yes, Dov, you can.
You've had healing bonus actions this entire time.
No, I didn't realize it.
So you do that. So you're doing that as the bonus action instead. So go ahead and do that instead.
Yeah. So that's 1d4. I don't have that in my thing yet, though.
That's fine.
Put that in. So what is it? Sorry, because I have it on D&D
You said it's 1d4.
1d4 plus 3.
So go ahead and just roll a 1d4 plus 3 in the
That's what
chat.
I'm gonna do. Pachoo!
That's all right. So you still have 5 back to the 10.
Yeah, that's all
And that
right.
was your
So I'm back
bonus action. You also have your spell
Yes.
slot still.
Yeah, I do.
Unless that was a spell.
No, that's a bonus action.
Okay.
Because it is a spell, so I don't have my spell slot back. But I'm going
bonus
to
action.
poison spray. Yeah, this is a cantrip. I'm going to poison spray.
Go ahead and poison spray.
So he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Saves Constitution. Submit. It rolled an 8.
Haha! I failed, bitch. Cool. So that's. Well, it's a DC. It's a 13 DC save anyway. So he takes 10 poison.
Right, and
Yeah,
that's
it's
enough
1d4.
to kill it.
Ugh!
He is down.
Thank
Woo!
God.
He just takes all the spray to the
Jesus.
face. Are you still invisible? No, you were invisible until your last turn.
Yeah. So I'm not invisible anymore.
We'll say that now. So the goblin. I want you to make a. Where are you moving? I would say.
That is a good question, Mark. I was probably just going to take like 2 little steps back.
Well, how about behind
Make a-
spigots?
I'd like you to make a stealth check to see if you could just avoid being seen by this goblin because it has ready in action.
14?
We'll say that does it. You're fine. So you step back and you don't trigger its reaction.
Thank God.
Okay, is that everything?
Yep.
Oh, geez. Sprinkets, you're up. You're on deck.
We can not trigger ready actions.
I just did it for that he's sort of looking at that other spot, but his action was just if he sees somebody, he's going to shoot. So I'll let you know.
Sounds like
now.
magic missiles.
That's not a normal game mechanic.
No, it's a game mechanic, but yeah, avoiding that, I'm just saying that's a little my thing just based on the scenario because she was invisible.
Once again, AoE opportunities not there. But I'm going to.
It's like they spread out to avoid this such thing.
Yeah. I don't want to go through the doorway because I know there's a ready action, probably. So I'm going to do a firebolt to the one that's. Well, can firebolt hit that far? Hold on.
It's probably like 60 feet. So
Yeah.
Probably, you're fine. You're 25 feet, so you're fine.
120 feet. So, yeah, I'm going to firebolt the one that's the furthest.
Okay. You get disadvantage on this because he is taking the dodge action. Or actually, just want to make sure. Combat dodge.
I just know if I walk into the doorway, then
yeah.
Is the one that's near the bottom? Does that have dodge too?
Yeah, the other two have taken the defensive thing. You focus on until the start. Any attack roll to make against you makes disadvantage if you can see the attacker. So it can see you. Go ahead and roll a disadvantage for your firebolt. 17 will hit.
Okay.
So you managed to connect. It's a little distracted by the
thing. This fight's so miserable. we just suck.
What do you mean we just suck? Oh, yeah.
So it takes 1 fire damage. It's a little bit on fire. It's ow.
Well, most of it probably hit the shield.
Probably does. Anything else?
By the way, so you can actually use the door.
Theodore, right. You are up.
All right, I'm going to jump in the way of the door and then Ray of Frost, the same one.
Okay.
Is this with the disadvantage?
It is with disadvantage.
Shit, no! Should I roll again?
Roll again, please.
Yeah.
14 does not hit, unfortunately. It took out both of them took out their shields to do it, so fortunately it does not hit. I'm sorry.
All right. I don't have any bonus actions, so I'm gonna just start back up here.
There's pot shots. Old Jim, you're up.
All right, yeah. Old Jim Copperfield makes his way to the door. He does another minor illusion right over here at the door, and on the other end of the door he makes the sound of like one of their allies in distress, as if like screaming, like there's like a lot of people on the other side.
Yeah. All right, make a deception check.
Yeah, it's like there's like a swarm of people on the other side of that door, and like it's one of their allies.
Yeah, make a deception check. 20. Well, they're probably not gonna do this one. That wasn't supposed to be what it was. Never mind that.
Initiative.
I clicked the wrong button. They are making an insight check on that one. So I'm gonna roll this 3 times. So 1, 2. The first 2 closer to you, they both fail. The one further away will take the first one of these. 5. So they both same sort of thing. They both think there's something's going on over there. They're starting to think they're surrounded.
Yeah, they think like their friends in distress on the other end of the door.
All right, anything else?
That'll be it for me. Oh no, hold on. Hide behind Sprickets.
Okay. Hide behind the very short halfling or gnome.
No, the reason I became your friend is so I can hide behind you.
You have more strength than me.
Honestly, surprised you're not hiding behind one of us. And I gestured to me here, Yestov.
Erky's going to go ahead and, from where he is, he's going to go ahead and try and Sacred Flame that far one again. Oh, God, I was just... Let's make a dexterity saving throw. Wrong button.
You know,
No,
I want to do a joke, but I shouldn't.
Go for it.
Fuck everything up. It's like sacred flame. 241. Get fucked.
That's making a dexterity saving throw. And it managed to do it. You just Urki cannot do it, and he stands back again. Like, we need Locke here to run in there and just kill them all. So at this point, the goblins all think they're surrounded. They're just sort of kind of like cower. This one kind of just goes over here and again takes the dodge action. This one sort of comes here and just drops to his knees and says, shouts out in Goblin, aid us, protector of the Twilight Grove!
He just goes, Abaglub-gab!
Urki translated. He's calling for help or something, and this other one just sort of comes out and does another dodge action, and that's their turn. Yes, Dub, you're up. Sprinkle's on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus. Wait, how many times can I do that? Yeah, bonus action, wild shape. And then, so I'm a wolf again. And then I'm going to say, fuck it, as I turn into the wolf. Not after, because otherwise it just would have been like,
yeah. You're like, fuck it!
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to come into the room and come up to this one.
Okay, this is the one that's dropped to its knees.
Yep. And
bite its throat. Do it.
That's exactly what I'm gonna try to do.
Good girl.
So I have to roll the hit. Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do? 1d20. Pachoo! For fuck's sake! Come on!
This whole fight.
4.
What is it? What is plus? It's +4?
+4.
So this thing is just kind of like cowering, and it just you snap at it, and it just dodges it out of the way.
God.
That's it. That's all I do.
Sprinkles, you're up.
Jesus Christ.
Is that damage or is that her roll to hit?
That was a roll to hit.
Okay, so she missed.
Yeah.
What madness. None of us can hit any of these goblins.
We were doing so well with our rolls earlier, too.
You wasted all your good ones.
This is when I have the
It's a good
magic
thing
missile.
this isn't mathematic missile.
Yeah, mathematic missiles.
Mathematic missile.
Would you like to split them up before you do
Yeah.
Magic Missile?
Yeah, I mean, this one has 1 damage. I guess that's the only damage in the room, right?
This one is the one with 1 damage, yes.
Yeah. So it's not going to make much of a difference, but I'm going to hit 2, the one next to Yes Dove, and the third one's back.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
So hopefully
We'll do
that'll
the first 2 hit the goblin, the third one hits the far one. So go ahead and roll.
Okay.
So you get 2 and 2 plus 2. So you 6 hit the one next to Yes Dove.
Yeah.
And this thing is looking pretty weak right now. Like, it just took a whole thing, and it's just kind of like crying. It's worried. And then 2 hit the one in the back, and it's looking okay, but little damaged.
You know, I was hoping it would kill it. All right.
Yeah, I know. Anything
I
else?
was just saying. That was my plan.
Anything else?
Bonus action do another magic missile? No.
No, yeah.
No.
See you, Dress.
Magic missile.
Unless you want to move, that's all about you have left. Unless you have another bonus.
No, I'll stay where I am.
Okay, Zeodreth.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and come into the room here, and I'm going to Ray of Frost this one.
Okay.
Does it have do I get a disadvantage on this?
That one and the one in the distance took dodge action, so you do have disadvantage again.
Okay. All right. That's fine. 15 and 18.
15 hits. 15
Yes!
hits.
Finally! Oh my god. All right.
Go and roll damage.
Oh, 5.
5. It takes 5 damage, and it moves, I believe, 10 feet less. So it's
Yeah.
looking pretty. It like takes this big chill blast. It's looking pretty weak. It's still standing though.
God damn it.
Well, this is the first time you've hit it.
These goblins They're all just like scared and running around, and we just can't hit them. Like they're not doing any damage to us.
All right, so me. All right,
Yeah,
I gotta go.
Do you want to move anymore?
Mark. I don't mean to retcon, but I'm reading my magic missile thing. It says 3d4 plus 3, and I don't see a plus 3 on the.
If you hover over it, it's basically each of those dice get a +1.
Oh, okay. I thought I rolled.
So yeah, that's what because you did 5 plus 3, so that's
right. Right, never mind.
Old Jim.
All right, so yeah, I move where I am right now, and like right over here, I minor illusion to intensify the of the battle. I make like a terrifyingly large, a bigger version of the fire salamander that was
Chris, probably like a slingshot thing will probably kill you, I guess. And you've been using
you can't win by scaring them. You can't win by scaring them.
Yeah, like you already know there's people all around.
All right, then I retract what I said earlier.
Yeah.
That was an elaborate sneeze.
And go there. Now you height.
All right, and so
he's just feeling bad because he missed all those guys.
All right, so I move over here in front of Sprinkets, and then I use my last spell slot to do another dissonant whisper on this guy.
Okay, good. Does he need to go ahead and click the spell?
Boom.
He needs to make a wisdom save.
You guys are sure using lots of spell slots.
He does save.
Damn.
Oh no!
He's just on guard, and he's on guard, and he doesn't pay much attention.
He hears a bunch of whispers, and he goes, "That's not true."
It still takes half damage, though.
You're right, it does. What do you say?
It's kind of true.
What do you say to it, Chris?
I say, you will not survive.
Yes, I will. Ah! And he just falls over and dies. All right, I did forget the half damage. Thank you for pointing that out. All right, anything else, old Jim?
I have iron spigots.
Okay.
I try to stop you. I'm tired of it.
I'm not your bodyguard, bitch.
I mean, that was in character. I say, be a man.
You gotta say it in a voice. You gotta be like,
be a man.
Right behind me.
Okay, so just before Erky comes up, because I missed the top of the round, let me clear off some of this. So you can
That's
see
not
a little,
very nice, Jim.
You can see a little further into this with the various ruins and the brush that they were talking about. And out of the brush, seemingly from the goblins calling for help, come a couple of those little twig monster thingies that you keep seeing around.
Eat a fucking dick.
It's more than a couple.
And it's just 4 of them. So
at least we know they're weak. So
Burn them up.
At this point, go into initiative with 13, which means they will be behind the goblins. So Erky's up. He's like, guys, we need to start. I'm going to channel Lock. So he's going to channel Lock, and he's going to go ahead and try and smack this goblin. He's actually going to go around to flank it, because that's what Lock would do. And he's going to go ahead and not channel undead. I clicked that by accident.
Channel undead. Channel divinity.
He's just going to go ahead and channel divinity. Excuse me, turn undead. He's going to club it with advantage.
But you need to roll that twice, right? Yeah.
Yes.
There you
go. This one gets a 14, but it's dropped to its knees and is just sort of like shouting for help. It's not holding its shield.
So now that the DM is rolling,
I was planning that, but apparently the bite only attacked for 8. Not my fault. Erky's better than all of you. You have 2 bludgeoning damage, which is enough to kill it because it was just barely hanging on.
Maybe when you start playing as a character, you should be Erky.
AKA Mark is sick of this shit.
No, I definitely say that was what I was gonna do.
He'd be Marky.
At that point, it's the goblin's turn.
I kind of want to just start putting Erky into all the future campaigns.
So this one's just gonna back up, and it's going to just use a. This one. It's just going to. It takes out its short bow, and that's not gonna work.
and it shoots Urki and kills him forever.
It actually shoots at you. It shoots at you, the big dragon man. That is
for fuck's sake.
Kind of that one.
All right.
I rolled for it. Don't worry. It's going to short bow Zeodreth.
Oh well.
Oh my god!
But the crossbow's facing backwards. He shoots
while reloading.
He does it, and it he holds it back too far, and he smacks the. No, you know what? As he's backing up, he kind of falls down to the ground, and is shoots the arrow straight up, and it comes straight back down, misses him, but he is now prone.
Right between the legs.
We just have like a roll one that ends in like a Rube Goldberg machine of events happening. That's.
It's now the twig. It's now the twig.
Oh, that's
1,
new.
2, 3, 4. This one comes up and is going to.
Where'd you get that icon from on him? Where'd that come from?
Which one?
The prone on that one guy.
Oh, I had that one. I just finally found the normal.
Oh
prone.
my god! You can scroll down.
Yeah. And you have a lot more. You have a lot more because you have the script.
Oh my god! Look, I can be radioactive.
I don't see an icon on it.
It's on the upper goblin.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
It's a really tiny little icon. I can see it.
I can't.
That's all.
I have one too.
Can you see that one?
You can see that one.
But you can't see.
I can see that one though.
You can't see that one.
Can you see the one on me right now?
It might be because it's a script and something's really weird with them.
Though.
Yeah, I know, that's weird. All right,
anyway,
we'll just see that one.
Whatever, it's not a big deal.
Anyway, it's going to claw at.
Oh, now I see it.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
Oh my god, you take 9 piercing damage from this thing that just connected.
Well, I'm still a wolf, so it's okay. Because I have 11 HP as a wolf.
So this one's going to come up and behind. 10, 15, 20. This one's going to come here, and this one's going to come here.
Jesus Christ.
And that's their turn.
I only have one AoE spell, and I can only use it once a day.
Urki, I have healing spells.
Why couldn't Zeodreth be like 1 foot closer to me? It's fine. I'm gonna bite the one that's right beside me.
Okay.
Oh, it was almost a 20.
What did you got? A 14 plus what?
Plus
doesn't
4.
matter. It hits. It hits.
Cool. So, 2d4 plus 2. Right? 2d4 plus 2. Yeah!
Oh my god, you maxed that out.
I'm mad.
You just chomp through this thing, and you get a nice big stick for your wolf.
Yay!
For your wolf.
just explodes into twigs.
I'm gonna just take 1 little step back. That's it. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
C2. I'm done.
Sprinkets, you're up. Zeodreth, you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll finish up right after this. I expected it not to be this long.
Oh no, it's okay.
So we have determined that that thunder wave is a 3x3 cube that is right in front of you. Correct.
To be fair, I was just looking at the player's handbook for that actually, and it says, cube. You select a cube's point of origin, which lies anywhere on a face of the cubic effect. The cube size is expressed as the length of each side. A cube's point of origin is not included in the cube's area effect unless you decide otherwise.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's basically saying that the point can include. However, you are on so if it's like a beneficial, you can include yourself. Otherwise, it's not. So it is a face. You are on a face.
So now we know for future reference. Yeah. Thank you for letting me do that, though, Mark.
No problem. It's I'd rather not just have this be through. I don't want
to. So sorry. Is it? So it's like a.
It's a square that goes out that starts where she is, not in the center of it. It starts where she is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just in front of her. Yeah.
Okay.
On any side, but I have.
But it has to be right next to me, though. I can't cast it.
Correct, unless it says from a point of your choosing. Yeah. If it just says cube, then it's generally you.
Yeah.
Come on, man! You can area effect now.
Yeah, no. Because I can hit more of them. But I'm going to do a Thunder Wave. I mean, in the... Maybe I have to go right here. Does it have to, like... Can I do it right here and then... do that?
Use the, You could... Yeah, there you go.
I'll say you can do that. It's fine.
Okay.
You can angle it towards them, so... Alright, so go ahead and click Thunder Wave. There it goes.
Nope.
There we go.
Nice.
It's a Constitution save.
Oh, wait, I still had a disadvantage on it. But I guess you can do the highest.
It's not going to matter. Yeah, that wasn't the disadvantage that it was doing. So because this is an attack, they're rolling against this. It was a Constitution save.
15.
Yeah.
So going from left to right, 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, none of them.
Nice.
Damaged, which actually didn't matter because they all have like 3 HP anyway. So they're all just splinters now. They're
All three couldn't. I mean,
I'm sorry, you're right. I forgot the last one didn't.
Yeah.
There we go. So those 2 are just splinters now.
It was like a relief. Oh no, I was tired of fire and.
However, there was a 300 or a boom, an audible
that's
boom
right.
to 300 feet.
Oh, that's right.
Audible boon.
Yeah.
An audible boon.
I like boons.
Anything else?
It's like when you need a Christmas present, you scream so loud your neighbors can hear it.
Zeodrath, you're on deck, or you're up, and Old Jim, you're on deck.
All right,
Yes.
I'm gonna.
That's fine.
So it's okay. So remind with prone, it's disadvantage on ranged attacks, but advantage on melee attacks, right?
Correct. Remember,
How
I
far away?
need
1,
this thing
5,
that you can
10,
look it up.
15, 20, 25, 30. And diagonals count as 5 feet, right? So 5,
Correct.
10, 15, 20. I'm gonna
You
go,
get up to it, yeah.
and I'm going to just stab the fuck out of this
All right,
bastard here.
do with advantage.
All right,
Do it.
advantage. Dagger. And I'm dual wielding.
Oh!
That'll hit.
All right, sure. Let me roll for the damage. 3,
Nice.
4.
4.
Is it just 4? Yeah, it is because you don't have anything.
I'm a
That's enough
sorcerer,
to kill
man.
it. So you just come down straight into this thing's neck, and just it's down. It's dead.
Yeah.
Now I forget. That's not a bonus action, is it? That's a whole action.
Correct. You can, as a bonus action, throw your other knife, dagger.
I could
He's
throw it.
You can throw it. It's a light weapon.
All right. Fuck it. I got that other dagger. I'm just gonna throw it at this other twig blight right
Yeah,
here.
make a ranged attack, which is with dexterity. Or
So-
no,
oh,
you do it with ever. It's just, roll it normal. Roll it normal. Oh
So-
no! Wait! I'm sorry. The second attack of opportunity is that
I don't know how any of this
melee
shit works.
only. I have to look
I'm a
this up.
spellcaster. Yeah, look it up. Look it up, bitch. Get your book out and figure it out.
Don't be mean to him.
Attack of opportunity is a melee attack. Yeah.
But I believe you might be able to.
that's
you can throw the
that's
weapon.
True. That's true.
It's a 2-weapon fighting. I'm sorry, 2-weapon fighting. If either weapon has thrown property, you can throw it instead of making a melee attack. So yes, you can throw it. You'll have to pick it
Okay.
up later.
It's fine. All right.
You
So
still have to roll to hit though.
so what do I do?
It's
I just
a
roll this
normal.
dagger?
It's a normal thing. You're just throwing it. You're just throwing it within range, so it's within 30 feet. You can do it.
So I just click on dagger 2 WF.
Yep, 2 WC or 2-weapon
Why is that
fighting. Right?
advantage?
Hey!
You still get 21 on it. You're good.
Yeah. So damage
Roll for damage.
2.
Oh,
2. Yeah, this thing is still standing. You managed to get your dagger is actually just stuck inside of this thing right now.
Yeah.
Old
I've
Jim,
got my
you're up.
small
Right.
knife.
So I move over here, and then I use my sling. I use, like, one of the arrowheads that sling.
Okay.
Let's say
That will hit.
Oh, great.
Go ahead and roll.
Ugh.
So you do your 2 plus 1 plus an additional 1 for the arrowhead thing, and that's more than enough that it just kind of like splinters it, and it just sort of like splinters into a bunch of pieces. You get right through whatever its sticky heart is, and it's down.
Yay!
And you all finally did it.
Finally.
Huzzah!
My God, it only took us like an hour, this one fight.
The fight lasted like 45 seconds.
I know, right? Well, you know.
You each get 60 HP from 60 XP from that.
HP? Oh.
No HP. No.
All right, 60. So we're at 962. Does this HP count towards lock as well, by the way?
So-
Yeah,
I'm
I'm doing it for lock as well, yeah.
I walk over here and I pick up my arrowhead.
Pick up the arrowhead. Zeodreth, I assume you pick up the dagger.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
So let's end it up here. Let's just do if you want to look around these things or something. Urki will go. Okay. Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Oh, we can't keep going, can we?
God damn it! Fucking let's say you only find something on one of them, and it ends up being. Roll it. But you find 15 silver pieces on the one.
Wow, great. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I did that.
I know
That's 1.5 gold.
Yeah.
I know I'll forget it. Mark, I hate to ask this, but I'm afraid that I'll forget next time
What do you
try
want to do?
open this door and look and see what's in this room.
Okay, try and open the door. It's
All right,
locked.
I'm doing that. It's locked. Okay, all right, fine.
Right. I want to listen. I want to investigate and see if there's any like bandages or any like medic stuff on these goblins.
You don't find anything you think you could help you out. No medical kits.
No rags or anything I can use for bandage.
Yeah, you could probably take their clothes, but it's probably nothing that you don't already have.
All right, then yeah. Never mind then.
Urki says, "Does anybody need health? I can cure somebody's wounds. Is anybody wounded?"
Well, we have 5
Me.
things out here that are wounded right now.
Oh,
I'm gonna turn back into a furbolg.
Oh, that's right. You were the wolf. Okay,
Yes.
so he's gonna cure wounds you.
Yay.
You only get the first one of this. Oh, he actually got a 2 this time instead of a 1. So he gets a.
But it's
2
plus his
plus.
spellcasting modifier.
That's
too,
what I'm
right?
looking up right now.
Yeah.
What is his spellcast? Oh, his spellcasting modifier. That's right.
Yeah.
So it's
Which
gonna be
is
whatever is-
wisdom, which is +2. So you get 4 HP back. Better than nothing.
Wow.
I can do it again if you want. I mean, this will be my last thing, but
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Thank you.
I mean, Locke should be back with some potions soon, hopefully.
I hope so.
Does anybody else want to try anything else before we move on? Look
Can I
around.
walk down here and just look around the rest of the room?
We'll say from before entering the room. Go ahead and go back to where you were. We'll make a. Height.
Thank you.
So we'll say that you can see into here that there are pale, spindly briars. They press close, casting twisted shadows on the earth in the violet light of the bioluminescent fungus. The briars look sharp and prickly. They will be, at best, difficult terrain. At worst, probably something like a caltrop. You can also please make a... Sorry, I have to read a bunch of stuff. That's right. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, it was almost.
You unfortunately things go up. Things go into the back. You can't really make anything out. It's a pretty far chamber. You can't really make out anything in the far distance. I will clear this out. You can look at probably about 60 feet.
I guess we should make camp here for the night.
Well,
It's probably
I want to burn those twiglings, make a campfire.
You're probably not going to take a long or short rest at this point.
I just want to see
You
him
see
burn.
that far out. More of this thing keeps going the distance. You can't make anything too far out, unfortunately.
All right. Well, that's that.
I gather twigs with sprinkets to make a fire.
Oh yes, yes. When you turn back into a human, you when Urki was like, "Hey, anybody want healing?" You still have the stick in your mouth. You're like, "Yes, I would like healing, please."
Also, don't forget to level up, guys.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
we
now
gotta
have a
sort
thing.
that
You
shit
all
out.
have. You can all feel free to level up. We'll say this. You can either take a long rest, or we can pretend we have a long rest. Either way works. We will decide that next time. But in the meantime, feel free to level up to level 3.
So it's,
Huzzah.
with the HP thing, what is it? You roll your Constitution plus
Right,
what?
so-
Whatever your hit dice number is, plus your Constitution modifier, or you can take the average of your.
All right,
hit
so we're done
dice.
now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see.
Thank you, everybody. I know that last fight was a little weird, but I mean,
That's
you
okay.
guys need Lock there as a backbone.
I know.